Hit it, bitch.
I knew that was going to be tough. All right, guys.
Hey, Michael's coming back from a sickness.
Hey, you powered through it.
Let me tell you something. Last week, there's no way that would have came out. So, all right, Carolina Sports Radio, we're back, and I want to apologize. And I was going to refrain from this, but I can't. The last one we did was NFL Draft Week,
Yeah.
and we had a draft party.
Yeah.
And friend of the show, Paul, showed up, and I don't know what jungle rot he had. But all I know is I couldn't make him laugh because he got mad at me. But apparently I got whatever from him. He denies it, but that's where I got it.
Okay.
And my wife's got it now, too. So thanks a lot, Paul,
Way to
friend of
go,
the show.
Paul.
So, but I'm over it now, so just letting everybody know this. Doug.
I'm Steven.
And I'm just.
So last week I had no voice at all, and some of you were probably glad. I know these guys were.
Hey, it was a pretty quiet week.
Well, my wife loved it, man. She was like, "All right, sweet." But yeah, man, I got some meds, and I'm back in the game. And I will say, my get off my lawn this week. Anybody that's a friend of the show and you work in the medical field, you will not like me after this episode. So I'm just gonna say, go ahead and tune out now.
So get strapped in.
So when you hear "get off my line," just go,
take a break, go to the crack zone.
Yeah.
go pee or something.
But it is what it is. Episode 36.
Yes, sir.
Can you feel that draft?
That draft.
And it's not just a catchphrase; it's a way of life for us. But yeah, we were really. I was feeling bad because I know these guys wanted to jump in and talk about the draft right after because we did the mock drafts, we did all that.
Man, it's cool, man.
But hey, man, it is what it is. Us old guys, we don't recover as quickly.
Stuff happens.
Yep.
But yeah, man. So we're gonna jump right in episode 36. I do want to go ahead and start out by saying, friend of the show, Salesman. A lot of people know him on Twitter.
Salesman, yeah.
He was, I guess, a couple weeks ago. It was right during the draft, and this might surprise some people that know him. He was partaking in adult beverages.
No.
And I think he was drunk tweeting. Which,
Never a good thing.
It is what it is. He's funny as hell when he's not drunk tweeting. So
Yeah.
imagine when he's tweeting. But he actually called me out on Twitter and threw some props at CSR and wanted me to read a tweet that he put out during the draft.
We appreciate it.
So I'm going to do that because he's such a supporter of ours. So here's Salesman's tweet, and pay attention. Quote, "Commanders is such a stupid fucking football team name. FYT."
End quote.
End quote.
End quote.
That was it.
So
And we agree with that.
I think we all agree with that. I think even the Commanders fans agree with that.
I liked Washington football team personally.
I think after that, I'd say stay.
I will say I do like their new unis.
I agree.
Yeah,
I think they're pretty cool.
They're pretty clean.
They really just set themselves up to be the Washington commies.
Yeah, they really
Yeah,
did.
I mean-
and that's what's going to be said, especially about Cowboy fans.
Oh, yeah, dude. Like,
So, just to let you know, I had to do that. He does support us, and he called us out. So there you go. Salesman, hey, man, kick back, hit the crack zone early, buddy, and listen to this episode so you're on.
and please stay on Twitter.
Yes, yeah, we love good follow there. Yeah, if you haven't followed Salesman, go out and follow him.
He's funny.
All right, so we're going to start out with the wheel of numbers, as we do every week. Come on down. And it is episode 36.
Good job, guys.
So,
Yeah.
here we go.
That was cute.
You want me to start? Y'all want to start?
I'll do it.
I got to save my voice here.
Yeah, I got it. Go ahead. Take a break there for a second.
Go ahead.
I'm going to go with probably one of my favorite running backs and probably favorite Pittsburgh Steeler.
Yeah.
The bus, Jerome Bettis.
Nice.
And I got to say, that was about the most popular one I could find.
I love Jerome Bettis, man.
Yeah, he was, man. He was amazing. And went to Notre Dame.
Yep.
With all these Notre Dame fans.
And
sure.
went off on a high note, won the Super Bowl, and said, "Hey, peace out, I'm leaving."
And also played with the Rams.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he did.
So there you go, Mark and Tech Guy.
Yep.
Oh, let me cross him off my list.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm going to go with one of our boys, pitches for us,
Yeah.
Ian Anderson.
There you go.
Yeah,
The young kid.
the young guy.
Yeah, he's
And,
good.
and baseball was kind of rough trying to find 36s too. I'll go NBA. Shaquille O'Neal.
Yep.
Wore it with the Celtics.
I feel like he wore like every third.
Yeah, he
number.
did. He's been on the show like what 30 times.
Yeah, friend of the show.
But he wore 36 with the Celtics.
Yeah. Okay.
So FYT Boston.
I'm gonna stick with NFL. A former running back for us, the Panthers, Nick Goings.
I thought he wore 37.
No, he did wear 37.
I think he did wear 37.
Fuck.
Or did he wear 36 early and switched to 37?
Let's find out because I'm pretty sure I even looked it up just to make
Yeah.
sure because I love.
Because, I mean,
Nick
that could be the
Goings.
case, Justin. Because, when they first come in sometimes.
Oh man. Go ahead. I'll look it up.
All right.
Well, I've just got one more
Yep.
because 36 is a number no one wants to wear, apparently.
Apparently.
One, Doug, you were telling me yours
Yeah.
that you didn't have.
Right.
He's now in the playoffs. Marcus Smart,
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That's
one of the
right.
best damn defensive players.
Yeah.
in
You
the
know, I
NBA
actually
right
thought I saw that today, but I kept thinking, I want to try to get out all the sports. I didn't write him down, but I did. I did see that.
Nick Goings did wear 36 early.
Nice.
Then
That's
switched
what
to
I wanted,
37.
and you switched to
now.
37.
He did his homework,
Yeah.
So technically,
Yes, I'm good.
and you can do it next
you
week.
can use
too.
him next
Yeah,
week.
we can use next week.
Nick Goins.
He was underrated too.
Oh,
by the
yeah.
way.
Oh yeah, man! I picked him up in fantasy the year he replaced our injured running backs, and I mean, I went to the championship with him.
Yeah.
So good job, Nick. All right, I'm gonna go baseball, and for a couple of reasons. This is an old timer, and he is a native of Williamston, North Carolina.
Okay.
Have you heard of Williamston?
No. Everyone wants to Salem.
I've never heard of it. So if there's any listeners out there who know where it is, I guess I should have Googled it, but I knew he was a North Carolina native, but I wasn't sure where from.
Right.
That is Gaylord Perry.
Ooh.
Really good
Nice.
pitcher. I know he made several All-Star teams, but he's an old fella. But he's, like I said, friend of the show. He's Carolina Sports Radio. I figure he has a North Carolina tie-in. Let's go ahead and throw him some props.
Yep. I'm gonna go with a former Tar Heel, Rasheed Wallace. He did wear 36
I
at
have
that time.
with the Pistons.
Yep. And I did just Google it just to make sure. I was like, wait, let me just double check.
I got him.
Okay.
You got another one?
Oh, you're good.
All right, so this is one that I discussed with Justin before the show, before you arrived. You're working, man.
Yeah.
I can't verify this. At least Google didn't give me anything, and Wikipedia didn't give me anything. So I Googled Bobcats/Hornets,
Okay.
and you figure out of all the players we've had, even if they came up for a 10-day contract,
Right.
you would think somebody wore 36.
Yeah.
I could not find one.
Wow.
So, according to the CSR archives, we've never had a 36 play for the Hornets or the Bobcats. And if we're wrong, send us a comment.
Let us know.
And send it to us, because
Yep.
I could not find one.
Wow.
And if you go to Wikipedia, it actually has a list of every player
Yep.
and number that's been worn.
Yep.
Between the two franchises, couldn't find it.
Wow. Fun fact.
So, it is what it is.
Wow.
So, hey, somebody needs to be the first.
Yeah, exactly.
The only other thing, you got another one?
I've got one more.
Go.
Kenny Schrader.
Yeah, that's what I had in NASCAR.
And I want to shout out Kevin, friend of the show, the Carolina Reaper. He reached out, and we did miss the wheel numbers for 35. And that was, sorry about that. Let's see. I have a screenshot of it. It was Darrell Waltrip in 1998.
Oh, wow.
He drove the Tabasco car. I guess he's called the Tabasco Fiasco.
Wow.
He did send us pictures of it.
Okay.
Tabasco Fiasco.
And
I like that.
I've followed
Yeah.
NASCAR for years. I do not remember
So,
that.
friend of the show, that's why I don't have this mic right here, tech guy. Friend of the show, Kevin, thank you for reaching out and letting us know.
Yeah.
Good job. One last one, and this is for, and I had to do this. I'm sorry.
Just do it.
Because I got dogged when friend of the show, Mark, was on the show.
Yeah.
Dave Blaney. the great Dave Blaney,
Blaney.
who is sitting currently right now third in points. In 2012, he drove 36 car.
You talking about
And-
Ryan Blaney?
Dave Blaney.
Oh,
So there you go.
okay.
So we go. It's Blaney.
It's a Blaney. That's all that
So
matters.
and he hates all Blaneys.
I think he does.
Well, I understand.
Yep.
So there you go. So anything on the numbers? Are we good?
I think it's
Think
it.
We're done.
Now we did have one I found, and Steven, I don't know if you know this one. I don't remember this guy.
Okay.
Panthers 2006. Sean Williams, safety.
That's
Played
all
for
right.
the Bengals for a really long time.
Said he played 12 games, had 2 interceptions. I got to be honest, I don't remember that.
I think he was like a special teams ace kind of guy.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's what I threw a Panther in there.
Cool.
So there you go.
All right.
Cool.
All right. And if we missed anybody on this Wheel of Numbers episode segment, please reach
some.
out.
Yeah, give us some.
Cuss us out.
Yeah, Kevin reached out and told us, "Hey, Tabasco Fiasco, you dummies."
Yeah.
So let us know.
And I don't remember that, so that's
Yeah.
good. That's a good fact. Fun fact.
Fun fact.
That was the Wheel of Numbers.
Here's
All
your
right.
prize. Keep listening.
Yeah.
All right, so I have late breaking news. Commanders is such a stupid fucking football team name.
Ooh. And who did that break from?
In case you tuned in late, that is from the illustrious salesman
Oh, okay,
via
sweet.
Twitter.
Oh, right.
Okay, moving right along. Charlotte FC,
Yep.
and they are. I think they won. I think it's over tonight. They
Oh,
were playing in the what was
Round
it?
of
It's the
32?
Cup. Yeah, round 32 of the U.S. Open Cup.
U.S. I thought it was a golf tournament.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And they played the Richmond Kickers. Well, apparently
Nice.
the Kickers got that ass kicked.
Right.
So I think Charlotte won 5-1.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, currently we're sitting 4-1-6, 13 points, 8th in the Eastern Conference. Not too bad. Not too shabby.
Not too bad.
Just recap real quick since the last podcast, since we're off for a minute. We did lose 2-1 to Orlando. Christian Fuchs scores
I
our
like that
lone
dude,
goal.
man.
So good for him. Thank you. Losing effort, but hey, it is what it is. Then we did beat Miami 1-0. Andre, and I'm going to attempt his name.
Do it.
Shinyashiki.
That is outstanding.
Yeah. Scores our only goal in his Charlotte debut. He just got sent here from Colorado
Nice.
for an for some money, I guess it was.
Right.
That's all it was. And again, like you said, we beat the Kickers 5-1 tonight.
Yep.
And our next MLS game is against Montreal.
And I've got I guess the last
Charlotte.
I guess the last win in the comp or in the league
Mm-hmm.
was we beat Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
1-0.
And it's Miami CF. Do y'all know what the CF stands for? You got FC.
Club of Football.
That's exactly it.
Is
It
it really?
says it is Spanish, which means Club de Football.
Oh.
Day.
Club.
Of.
What's day mean?
I don't fucking know.
Is it Spanish for of?
Probably.
Sounds good to me. But a little fun fact there. I saw it said, not FC. I was like, it's
CF?
got to be,
Yeah.
just reversed.
Yeah.
But yeah, so. And next game you said was Montreal
Yep.
at Bofa.
Yep, at both.
So good job. Hey, FC, I'm going to be honest. I'm impressed, man.
Hey, first year ever. They're doing pretty good, man.
Yeah.
And damn it, we covered them because were we not called out? We were called out by a friend of the show. Y'all got to talk about soccer
Yeah.
because I'm labeled. I'm the soccer hater, and I'm not.
Are you labeled that really?
soccer hater.
By a certain person, I was.
Wow.
Sucker.
But point is, I'm just not a huge fan. It doesn't mean I hate it.
You're just not into it as much.
Exactly. I never said I hate it. I hope nothing like that. So you know what? CSR is covering FC.
And
so.
World Cup's coming, y'all.
Yeah, and that's a whole
And I'm
different
telling
ball
y'all,
game.
that's gonna be something big for all.
That's
of
a
us.
whole different ball
And
game.
the year World Cup.
We're all picking teams, or, well,
I think we're all gonna pick the same country.
you think so?
If you don't pick America,
I will.
and I'm not talking about America Chavez.
I will.
I'm talking about America.
Whoever came up
Steven.
with that name is so
Steven,
yes.
Aye.
that's a good one.
You got the shirt
Hey,
on.
wait a minute.
Well, yeah. Obviously, I'm going to be pulling
That
for
kind
him.
of sounded like the local
Hey.
Arkansas
Yeah,
guy. Did you hear that?
I get it from him.
Arkansas.
That's good. All right,
Damn,
cool.
Caps are putting it on the Panthers right now.
Yes,
4-0.
yes, they are.
Oh no, 4-1, 3-1.
And no offense, that's a shame.
Ovechkin.
There's the president's trophy.
So we're going. Where we're going next?
NASCAR.
NASCAR.
And before we do that,
We're going to turn left.
I just want to remind you that the Commanders is such a stupid fucking football team name.
And that's from who?
Again, salesman via
Okay.
Twitter.
All right, cool. Breaking news. All right, now we're turning left.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, so
NASCAR.
am I taking this one?
Take it, man.
All right, so past 2 weeks. First week we missed when we were in Dover. Truck Series was off for the week. Josh Berry wins the Xfinity Series. Chase Elliott wins the Cup Series. It's his first of the year, which is crazy because in the standings he's pretty high up there.
He's still leading.
Yep, and it had to be delayed till Monday due to rain.
Right.
And now all Hendrick drivers now have a win.
Yep.
So dominance. My boy Reddick finished 30th. He blew a tire. He was running 19th at the time.
Yep.
He blew it on lap 342. So that sucks. But it is what it is. Where do you know your boy?
I got
I
it.
finished 12th.
And Harvick 9th.
Sweet. So you guys had pretty good weeks.
Yep.
Or that week at least.
Yeah.
Not too good for me. This past weekend we were in Darlington, South Carolina, which we need to go to that race. I think
Which
that would be a
I'm
good
be
race.
honest,
to go
I've
to.
been to Darlington.
Yeah.
It is so cool to watch them hug that wall.
Yep.
It's just, you don't see that at any track
It's
other than
it's
that.
a unique racetrack. Throwback paint schemes this past week, which they all look pretty
Very
cool.
cool.
Again, truck. I think Truck Series was off. No, I'm sorry. Truck winner was John Hunter Nemechek.
Yep.
So shout out to John Hunter. Xfinity winner was Justin Allgaier. And then we had some.
Can we talk about that?
We had some drama
Do y'all mind talking about that?
at the end of this race for the Cup Series.
Because I got an opinion.
Yeah, Joey Logano wins after bumping Byron into the wall.
Yep.
And to me, it looked like old style racing to me.
I got a comment.
So go ahead.
No, keep going.
I was just going to let's just talk about the win, then we'll talk about where
Yeah,
I
let's
got
just,
finished.
there you go.
So, what's your comment?
All right, so the way I see it, I mean, I agree. Like I said, I've watched racing basically my whole life. Rubbin's racing.
Yep.
I get it. It happens. The problem I had with what happened Sunday was that wasn't just a bump and go.
No, you're right.
He bumped the hell out of him.
Well, he hit the wall and then blew both the back tires.
Well, and he tried to say it was retaliation.
And I didn't understand the retaliation.
And
thing.
I've watched the video. NASCAR posted it all week.
Right.
You be the judge. He says that Byron ran him, when he got in front of him,
Mm-hmm.
that he put him in the wall. I don't know about that. Darlington, look how many times they actually had a scrape count of how many times people hit the wall on their own.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know if Byron ran him up into the wall or not, but I don't think he ran him up into the wall enough to affect his running because he was still there.
Right.
Was it purpose? No, he just got around him. He had a good run on him.
Right.
I just think I have no problem with somebody coming up on behind somebody and making them loose. I got no issues with that. And even a little tap, I got no. He bumped the shit out of him.
Well, he bumped him so hard, like I said, he hit the wall
and blew his
both
tires. So personally, I'm not a Logano fan. Never have been. Is he good? Yeah, he's good. I just don't like the guy.
And Byron went in on him.
Yeah,
after the
and
race.
then Byron is like a nice kid.
Yeah.
But I've never been a Logano fan, and you heard the mixed boos when he got out of his car.
Yeah.
I'm just not a big Logano fan, and I just don't think, race the guy clean.
Yeah.
Try to pass him clean once, and then if you want to take him out, I mean, Earnhardt took everybody out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was kind of Busch League, and believe me, what comes around goes around.
Yep.
So the only thing I'll say is I loved Byron's interview.
Mm-hmm.
Because usually, they'll tell him restrain yourself.
Yeah.
He called him a moron.
Yep.
Called him an idiot.
It's the only way he can win a race.
He said, I don't know where he gets retaliation because he does that every week.
Yep. And he said that's the only way he can win a race is doing that.
So, Justin, it's coming. Retaliation's for real coming now. So, and Hendrick. Hendrick ain't happy about losing that race.
Oh, no.
So, hey, congratulations, Logano.
Yep.
But just remember, later on in the year, don't want to hear no whining because it's coming.
Yep. And he's got 3 of the best race car drivers behind him, too.
Yeah, he does.
My boy finished second. He was
and had a good run.
Right there at it. Where'd you guys finish?
24th.
Yeah, bad week for Truex. Still up there.
And Truex ran well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I told you he's going to win one.
Hopefully. I think Stephen Boyd is going to win.
I think he will too because I think he's running well too. What I was thinking was going to happen, Stephen, was Logano and Byron were going to take each other out, and your boy was going to get a win.
I was hoping for it, man.
Harvick finished 4th. Very good win because he started from the back of the field.
He worked his way up there.
And he tied Bill Elliott with the most top 10s at Darlington.
Oh, really?
13.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Awesome Bill.
Awesome Bill.
So, what's that?
Fuck Duke.
Yeah, there it is. I didn't even realize that. But, Harvick, the thing that's get me about Harvick, because I got the updated standings, and I don't know if that's where you were going next, Stephen.
Yeah.
But the thing that's getting me about Harvick is Harvick's running well. He's getting top 10s, top 5s. He don't have a win. And in the standings right now, Harvick is 11th.
Yep. He's got 2 top 5s, 6 top 10s,
Yeah.
and 12 starts.
In the playoff standings, he's 15th. He's only 2 above the cutoff.
Yeah.
And Reddick's 1 point below.
Yep.
Truex, on the other hand, is sitting at 7th in the points
Yep.
and 10th in the playoffs.
Yep.
So I don't know. I guess they reward you for winning. And
I mean, that's it.
Harvick's going to have to win a race. He's going to have to, these are great. These top 10s and 5s are good, but you got to win a race.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, what's killing Reddick right now is his he runs well and then he'll place 30th or don't finish or anything like that. I
Right.
mean, he's got a lot of top 5s and a lot of top 10s. It's just
Right.
those other races where he finishes 30th or
And
28th.
DNFs kill you.
Yeah, I mean, he's just getting murdered by him.
So
But I mean, it is what it is. I think he's got. Come on, why won't you work from him? It worked for there. You go. He's got 4 top 5s, 5 top 10s,
Yeah.
and 2 stage wins and 12 starts. But his do not finishes is killing him. So
and then this week they're at Kansas,
Kansas,
and that's one of Harvick's tracks.
yep.
I did have a screenshot with Harvick. He has. Oh man, y'all keep going. I meant to make a copy of that.
Well, and in 2 weeks we got the All Star race coming up.
Yep.
So they're gonna be in Charlotte, which is gonna be this is a great ordeal for the city of Charlotte. They did announce the NASCAR Hall of Fame class of 2023.
I did see that.
There's gonna be Matt Kenseth, which is awesome.
Yeah, and he deserves it.
Yeah. Kirk Shelmerdine
Yep.
and Herschel McGriff.
Yep.
Are the 3.
I don't know. Sherberdine was like a crew chief
Yeah.
and won well. But this was the other Harvick thing I had, and this was for Dover. It said that no active driver has led more laps than Kevin Harvick, totaling, man, this is crazy, 1,666 laps.
Wow.
So he's got 666 there, T.
Wow.
But you might want to go lead another lap.
Yeah, just one more.
But just shows you the consistency, and it also shows you Harvick's been doing it for a while.
Yeah.
So just
He's getting to the end of his.
yeah,
end of his career.
shout out to the old man.
Yeah,
so,
he's doing good.
Yep.
All right. Anything else NASCAR? Next week, Kansas, go Reddick.
Go Truex. Go left
Hey.
a bunch of times.
Go
Unless you're on the
Harvick.
road course.
Well, yeah, but
Then you might have to go right a little bit.
Go right. I turn right into Logano. How
this
about
week,
that?
just go left and go fast.
But yeah, but you
And go
mentioned
fast.
Charlotte, Stephen. And that's always Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
And one thing about CSRs, we always talk about the veterans, and we want to do special swag and things like that. So just guys, always remember, man, we support the military on
Yep,
here, and
yep,
really
damn right.
big on that. So
Damn right. All right. I think that's it.
Hell yeah.
Now we got the Hornets updates, which not a whole lot, and NBA updates.
Yeah.
Just recap with the Hornets. Not much going on. We're out of the playoffs. They are looking for a new head coach. I think on the list who we had were Mike D'Antoni, Kenny Atkinson, Darvin Ham,
right,
Sean Sweeney, Charles Lee, David Vanderpool. They were looking at Mike Brown. Jerry Stackhouse wouldn't mind that
Yeah.
at all. And then Quinn Snyder. I think they're big on Quinn Snyder. So I'm sure there's some more candidates out there. This was about last week when I saw this story.
I didn't know Stackhouse was in there.
Yeah,
I like
he's
that.
the head coach of Vanderbilt right now.
I
yeah,
wouldn't mind that.
and of course CSR. We're going to talk junk about Duke. 13.
Fuck, dude.
Quinn Snyder, he's a Dookie.
Yeah.
And you know what, though? I will say he's won everywhere he's coached.
As long as he can bring defense.
So, it is what it is. I mean,
It is what it is.
if they hire him, they hire him. But we'll see how that goes. But, Stackhouse, that's interesting. That's interesting right there.
Wouldn't mind that. I mean, I'm sure the Tar Heel connection with
Yeah.
Jordan.
It's not going to hurt him.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens. I just want to hire the best coach, and he bring defense,
Yep.
as y'all said, because I have bitched for years about the problem with the Hornets, in my opinion, no defense.
I think the best defense we had was back when the Bobcats had Gerald Walls and
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Steven Jackson and Emeka Okafor.
We just couldn't
Felton.
score.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was the complete opposite.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yep.
All right, and just recapping the playoff standings right now. Phoenix is leading Dallas 3-2.
Let's go.
Golden State's up 3-1 against Memphis. There's my pick. Probably out of there. John Morant's out.
Yeah, that's
So
going to
that's
hurt them
probably-
really bad.
Probably done.
That's tough, too.
It is what it is. Miami's leading 76-3-2. Joel Embiid doing everything he can to keep them in that
Yeah.
in that series.
Oh yeah.
Milwaukee is tied 2-2 with Boston, and Boston was leading.
Yeah, let me
Were they not?
let me go back real quick. Oh, it's on
No,
commercial.
it's on commercial. They were leading the last time we saw it. Who did you pick in the West? The Suns, right?
The Suns. Yeah.
Suns and
I-
Heat.
And the Heat.
And I like the Suns.
Okay, I was trying to. That's
I think somebody just spun out.
yep. Was that Logano?
It might have been.
But that is your NBA playoff update.
Yeah, and I hate that for Memphis, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally
John
agree.
Morant's, like you said, he's probably the face of the NBA coming up.
He's getting there.
Yeah,
him,
guys.
him and Luca.
And we all admitted, we were impressed with Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
And you just and we were talking about the MVP. Did you want to bring that up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Joker won it.
Yep. Joe could
Back to back, right?
Yep.
That guy's unbelievable. He's a second round pick.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
he blew it out too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like,
And I think well deserved.
yeah, I think he won by like 130 picks or votes.
Votes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Good for him though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kid out of Serbia.
Yep. He
He's
deserved
killing
it.
Hey, Hornets trade for him.
I think Embiid was the runner-up.
Embiid had a crazy year too.
and there were people. I did see some scutter about some people thought he should have got it.
There was argument for both, obviously.
Right.
I think
Right.
Jokic was the well-deserved one, but
Right.
you can make argument for Embiid.
Right.
Yeah.
And Giannis. Giannis had a good argument too, but
Yeah.
nothing can beat what Jokic was doing.
Right.
No, not at his size.
No.
What he's doing.
No. All right. Anything else? Basketball.
I think we're good on that.
No, but I do have
Professional
another update. Commanders is such a stupid fucking football team name. And that is courtesy of a friend of the show, Salesman.
No. All right.
So I just
Damn.
want to make sure in case you guys didn't hear that.
I think they did.
Pass it along.
Pass it along.
Tweet it. Send it on Instagram. Do it. Do your thing. Go.
All right. Retweet it.
Well, we got the Canes up next, guys.
Yeah. Canes.
Stephen
How about
Moore.
them?
So, since our last podcast, we did finish out this year 4-3 win against the Rangers, and then a 6-3 win against the Devils. So then we entered the playoffs playing the Bruins. We are currently up 3-2.
Correct.
Real quick, run through the scores. Game 1 won 5-1. 5 different Canes scored. Ranta played very well.
Very well.
Game 2, 5-2. These are all in Raleigh. Aho and Nino both had 2 goals.
Yep.
Ranta does exit in the second period due to an upper body injury.
Yep.
And then Koshikov,
Right.
whatever.
It's good. No,
gets-
that's good.
Yep, gets his first playoff win. Then we go to Boston. A little bit different story in Boston.
And they play well there.
Yeah.
Just like we do here.
Yep, they're a tough team. That's hard going there.
Yep.
We did lose 4-2 against them, and then lost 5-2.
Yep.
Ranta was back for Game 4.
Right.
And then last night we did beat them 5-1 back in Raleigh.
Let's go.
Jarvis on a freaking tear, 2 goals.
Yep.
Kid's 20 years old, just ridiculous.
And Ronta again.
33 saves, played solid, and we still got to get Anderson back.
Yeah, and he could come back.
He could. I'm thinking hopefully we get through the series, we get some rest,
I think that's what the idea is.
and then the next round we bring him back fresh. But just to recap the playoff standings, Avalanche has only one that's won their round. They won 4-0 against Nashville. St. Louis is up against Calgary 3-2. Is that correct? No, against who the hell is that? What team is that?
The Flames.
The Wild. They're up against the
also,
Wild.
they're against Minnesota.
Yeah, they're against Minnesota 3-2. Calgary is up. Now my computer's loading, so just bear with me. They are up 3-2. No, 2-2 against the Stars. They're tied.
Right. Dallas. Friend of the show, Ben.
Yep. Shout him out later.
Yep.
The Kings are up 3-2 against the Oilers. And then right now the Panthers are tied 2-2 against Caps, but I think the Caps are up.
Oh, yeah.
Toronto is up 3-2 against the Lightning, which Toronto was putting on them at the beginning of the
Yes, they were.
series.
But, hey, Tampa's 2-time defending champs for a reason.
Yep, you ain't wrong.
So.
And then Pittsburgh is leading the series against the Rangers 3-1. They're currently playing, and the Rangers up 4-3 at the moment.
And we are currently watching that.
And it's 13 minutes into the third period.
And if whoever, well, let's just say it this way. Let's not put the cart before the horse. Whoever wins the Canes series,
We'll play.
hopefully
the
be
winner.
the Canes. We'll
Yeah.
play the winner of this one. So.
Yep.
But yeah, man. And the one thing I wanted to say about the Canes Boston series, I will say this, man. It has been a physical series.
Dude, Shimakov, Dude, he tore somebody.
He laid
up.
that one guy out.
He tore him.
I mean, and it was clean.
Yes, that was a clean hit.
And the thing that I thought was funny was right after that game, for some reason, they cut our post-game coverage off.
Oh, really?
So I flipped it over to the Bruins coverage. And it's amazing when you're watching a team's cover their teams.
Yeah.
The two perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
Because Shane Willis was like, that was a clean hit. His head was not, I mean, he laid it out there. I listened to the Bruins. I don't know, that was a questionable hit. Blah, 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 blah.
That was a big ass hit.
I thought it was legal.
Yeah.
He laid him out.
Yeah.
That dude stood up and went back down.
Oh, he was concussed.
So,
sure.
you know, it is what it is. But hey, it's been a physical series.
And we know this. When we played Boston in the playoffs,
Yeah.
that's is how it is.
Playoff hockey is a different animal.
That's how me and you got into it, Justin, was
Yeah.
watching the,
It's a different
the
animal.
Bruins and the Canes, 3 years ago?
Yep.
And we're like, holy shit, this is what we've been missing?
Dude, playoff hockey is
Dude,
a
they
different
flipped that
beast.
switch.
I'm telling you, man, the intensity is just like,
And
it's a different level.
And there was 2 teams in the East that I did not want to play in the first round. One was being Pittsburgh.
Right.
2 was Boston.
Or Boston.
Did not want to play either one in the playoffs because when they flipped that switch, they're a completely different team
Yeah.
than it was in the regular season.
Well, you know, hopefully tomorrow night the Canes can just wrap it up because personally, I mean, I know playing in PNC, the Canes are a different team.
Right.
They are. Boston's the same way up there in
Yep.
the Garden. So I just don't like going to game 7s
Mhm.
because anything can happen. Injuries, anything.
Yep.
So let's just wrap it up
Wrap it
tomorrow
up.
night and
Yep.
come on back.
Yep.
So
I feel you on that one.
let's go, Canes.
Go Canes.
What we got? Storm Surge.
Yep. All right. So college baseball and any kind of news.
I got just a few little tidbits.
Yeah, go
I
for
got a
it.
tinkle.
You know, that was nice, by the way. We'll see ya.
See you later.
Charlotte did play the Heels in Chapel Hill.
Oh yeah.
Went to extra innings,
No kidding.
and the Heels won in extra innings 4-3.
Well, hey, at least.
And
hey,
last
pushed them.
year, Charlotte beat them up there in extras.
Oh, no kidding. All
yeah,
right.
so it's turned into a pretty good series,
Mhm.
and that's where the coach came from. He came from Chapel Hill.
Yeah.
Charlotte's coach. So, just a few quick things, Stephen. When you talk about college baseball, I just want to shout out a few Niner things. That's all.
Go for it, dude.
We did have, since we've been gone for 2 weeks, 2 weeks ago, David McCabe was the Conference USA Hitter of the Week, and that guy hits bombs. He hits bombs.
Oh yeah. Dingers.
He is from Ontario.
Oh, A.
Yeah, so he's an international player. So also wanted to shout out the Niners golfer of the Conference USA Golfer of the Year.
Oh wow.
Charlotte golf team made the tournament, NCAA tournament.
No, they have an NCAA tournament for
Yes,
golf?
sir.
Oh, okay.
And the guy's name, and I want you to pronounce it
Oh,
because
great.
we all know you're the pronouncing guy.
You guys is like me looking like an idiot on the line here. Dongjin Park.
There you go.
All right, for one, Dongjin is a
I like
great
it.
name.
Well, it's like duck. Was it like long duck dong? In 16 candles.
Yeah.
So, and the coach, the golf coach, Philip Hatchett, was coach of the year.
You couldn't let me say that guy's name?
Yeah. Well, it is what it is.
Hey, show
Well,
Justin that
he
dude's name.
got the Philip Hatchett coach of the year, which his name is Ryan. His name is Ryan Cabbage.
Are you? So we have show Justin the golfer's name. Real
Yeah, I
quick.
want to see if he can pronounce it. Can you pronounce the Conference USA from Charlotte's first name?
Where the hell's his name at?
Last name's Park.
Dongjin.
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 I said it was like long duck dong and 16 candles.
Can you imagine being a kid like your parents? Dongjin.
Dongjin.
Get your ass over.
Get over.
Also wanted to note that one of our pitchers, Colby Bruce, set a school record for his 104th career appearance.
Wow.
I mean, Charlotte's got a pretty good baseball history, so that you got to give him that.
Yeah.
Also, the softball team started the tournament tonight. They won their first game, and they're currently playing number 3, Western Kentucky. I do not have an update. I'll check that in a minute.
Okay.
But just a couple quick shout-outs to some of the ladies here.
Definitely.
All Academic Conference USA, we had Stacy Payton and Corey Henderson. The Conference USA, I guess this was before a preseason Player of the Year, and she got Player of the Year, is Charlotte's own. She is from Charlotte,
Let's do it.
Bailey Vanoy. And
Sweet.
she hits bombs, guys.
Hitting dingus.
Yes. And I wanted to mention this specifically because I talked to these guys about this. This young lady follows CSR on Twitter, and I followed her back.
Mm-hmm.
Ella Chansey.
Oh, sweet.
She got Conference USA All Freshman Team and Freshman of the Year.
Good for her, man.
Way to
And
go,
she
Ella.
is a CSR follower.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So thank you, young lady.
You go.
And other than that, I would just like I
Girl.
mentioned, they won today 8-0, and they're currently playing right now against Western Kentucky, and I'll give them a score update.
Okay.
Baseball team, real quickly. Charlotte baseball is sitting at 14-10 in Conference USA, 31-17 overall, and they have 2 more series, and then they start Conference USA tournament.
Sweet.
So there you go.
Awesome.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, you're very welcome. And that was your Charlotte update
That
from
was your Charlotte from your local Charlotte.
49er guy. So the Tar Heels are currently 28-18, and they are 10-14 in ACC. That's all I got. Apparently we get a bunch of college baseball games. I haven't watched them start.
I haven't either.
Okay. App State is 16-28, 7-17 in the Sun Belt. Travis,
Thank you, sir.
you're very welcome. The top 5. Tennessee, just rolling. Number 2, Oregon State. Number 3, Oklahoma State. Number 4, Arkansas Razorbacks.
Oh, God.
And they're always good.
Yeah, they're good.
They better stay there.
Yeah, they better. I look forward to every time I look up the rankings and they're there. I'm like, thank you, Jesus.
Yep.
Number 5 is the Virginia Tech Hokies.
All right, so Stephen, if you don't mind, I was
I
going to
don't
show
mind.
you Division I baseball's projected field
Okay,
right now, and we got a lot of local teams.
sweet.
Y'all appreciate it because we have a guy who does Davison updates every now and then.
Yeah, well,
Davison's projected to be in the field.
really?
So right now, I'm just going to hit the local teams. Carolina's projected to be a 3 in the Spokane region. You got
Is it Spokane or Spokane?
Spokane.
Okay.
Wake Forest is projected to be a 3 seed as well. I won't go where they're going to go.
Why? Because you can't say it.
It's taking too much time.
I'm just kidding.
You got Georgia Tech, a 3 seed.
Well,
Virginia Tech,
there's a theme.
Wofford,
Oh, Wofford's on there. The Terriers.
Yep.
Wow.
Virginia, East Carolina, Davidson.
What seed is Davidson projected? Or does it say?
Davidson will be a 4 seed in that region.
In the region, yeah.
Yeah. And then, and I'm hitting ACC teams too.
Yeah.
So Miami, Campbell.
Wow.
Yep. Campbell is
Like the
projected.
soup?
The Camels.
God, that's such a dumb name.
And then you got, who else is still here? NC State. NC State projected. Louisville, Coastal
Like a little
Carolina.
flag one.
Coastal Carolina. Florida State. And that's it. But that's a lot of local teams,
That
guys.
is.
So, hey, good luck to all of them.
Yep.
I mean, Carolina's projected to be in right now. Charlotte will probably have to win their tournament, I think, to probably get in. But, hey, good luck to all of them.
Yep.
There's your college baseball update.
And just real quick, basketball for the Tar Heels. Walton is in the transfer portal, which sucks. Hate to see him leave, but I'm getting playing time. He wants more playing time, I would assume.
Did you see where he's actually going to test the NBA?
Yeah, I've seen that. He's testing
Yeah,
the NBA
yeah,
too, but I think he's actually entering the transfer portal too.
Yep.
Which gives us another scholarship though.
Right.
Yep.
And there is a young man from Baylor
Yes,
who
sir.
we could possibly go for, Matthew Mayer. So it says 6'9" guard, but I feel like he's a forward, small forward, a forward.
If you follow, Baycott on Twitter, or I'm not sure on Instagram, but I
Yeah.
know on Twitter, he is actively recruiting
He
that
is.
guy.
Yeah, he's pushing hard
He's
for him.
trying
Big
hard.
time. So, hey, get him. Go ahead, Baycott. Get him in here.
Yep. And then I'm glad you brought up Baycott because I'm gonna shout him out.
I know what you're talking about.
He's gonna have a cameo
Ian.
Oh,
in
yeah.
the Outer Banks show.
Yep.
So, hey Baycott, do your thing, brother.
Yeah. Get your swimsuit
Hey,
on.
we ain't hating on you.
But I feel like during his interviews, he's such a
I know.
He's like, I did this and I did that. All right.
He's almost
next-
like he's just business.
yeah. Next question.
He's just gonna be in the back partying.
So, what do you feel like? How do you feel right now? I feel pretty good. Just next question to somebody else.
I feel good. I need some Chick-fil-A.
I don't really
Yeah.
know what to do with my hands right now.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know what to do with my hands.
I just feel like he's very straightforward. Like, so it'd be funny to see how he is in that
Just
show.
kinda-
I've never watched Outer Banks. You guys can shoot. me
No,
if you want
I
to.
knew, but I know some
But-
people that do. They say it's
and
good.
They love the show. They
Yeah.
say it's a really good
Yeah, I've
show.
never
But
watched
I
it.
like to see the episode he's in at least.
Yeah.
The scene he's in, if it's just a scene. So, all right.
I'm
That's-
sure if he's just in a scene, we'll see it in like Instagram or something.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure the Tar Heel basketball.
Yeah.
You know, Tar Heels and social media will put it out there.
Right.
So, shout out to Baycott.
Yep. Yes, sir.
MLB.
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 No, I'll go ahead and get the Cardinals out of the way. So that's all right.
Yeah, because they suck.
Is that cool?
I think I got a better record than we do.
But you're the defending champs. So. Right now, the Cardinals are 16-13, 3 games back from the Brewers. The Brewers are playing ball, y'all.
Yeah, they are.
We've lost 3 straight, lost at home to the Orioles. And I told these guys pre-show, if you have any Oriole fans listening, will you please send us a comment? Because I could have swore the Orioles folded. I didn't even think they were an organization anymore.
I think they're a college team.
And we're losing to them at home.
And they just lost to App State.
I just saw an update. We are winning tonight 7-0. So
now. Oh, well, there
thanks,
you go.
Cardinals. But right now, Arenado, my guy, is leading the Cardinals in hitting at 318. He actually got Player of the Month.
Dude's been out there.
Yep, and he's got 7 home runs, 24 RBIs. And the other update I had was Paul DeYoung got demoted to AAA,
Okay.
and he's our starting shortstop.
Yeah. He's got a hell of a glove, but he really doesn't have that bat.
He's just he hit the skids on his hitting about really two seasons ago.
He's got some pop to his bat, though.
But something, I don't know what it is.
He doesn't have, he can't hit for average.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. Maybe
He's
hopefully
like Dan Ugla.
yeah, hopefully
Boomer bust.
hopefully
a
that
better glove.
that stint down there will get maybe to do something for him.
I mean,
don't know.
some guys need that like little
Yeah.
motivation to get sit down for a couple of weeks. Like,
Yeah.
Well, get your head straight, too.
yeah.
Get your head
so
straight.
so good luck, Paul.
Yeah.
So all right, go ahead, Braves.
All right. The Braves are sitting at 14-17 right now. We are playing Boston in a 2-game series. They took game 1 9-3. 9-2.
I think it was 9-3, yeah.
9-3. We're playing them tonight. It was supposed to start at 7, so I don't know what that score is right
It's
now.
I'll get up.
It's 3-3.
You got it.
3-3.
Yeah, we lost 9-4, actually.
Oh, 9-4.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's tied up 3-3, top of the 7th.
Okay. Just a little rundown on our stat leaders right now. Olsen is leading us in average 270. Riley has 7 home runs. Darnode is leading us with 15 RBIs.
He is having a hell of a year right now.
He's killing it. Acuna has been back for what, 5 games? 6 games?
Something like that, yeah.
He's had 39 at-bats, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs, and 5 stolen bases already. That's pretty big.
That's good because of that ACL tear. We're scared about him losing
Yeah.
maybe some of that speed and agileness.
Yeah, he's still showing it.
Yep.
And I wanted to shout out my boy Max Fried. I was giving him a little heat. He has stepped back into his ace mold,
Yep.
and he is sitting 4-2 right now with a 2.68 ERA and 35 strikeouts.
Yep. And our relievers, we have the best strikeout percentage, 29.2%. So best in MLB. So our relievers are keeping up. I think he's got that World Series hangover right now.
Yeah,
I mean, we did lose a big locker room guy. So we'll get there.
yeah.
But yeah. And I want to shout out Travis Dimitri's inside the park home run, which was freaking sweet.
Yeah.
So this past week and a half, 2 weeks.
He came out of nowhere, dude.
Yeah. And he homered again tonight.
Steven, can I interrupt you just one second?
Sure.
I meant to put this in my notes, and when you said in the park home run,
Yep.
Harrison Bader for the Cardinals,
Yeah.
he hit the very first in the park home run in Busch.
You missed your chance,
I
Doug.
just wanted to say
You missed your shot.
I just wanted to shout that out.
Take guy,
he is
take guy. Scratch that.
and he is a former Florida Gator.
Oh, okay.
So there you go. Sorry, man.
No,
No,
it's cool.
I owe you one.
You're good. You're good.
So
He's got a glove though,
Yeah, he does.
Dimitri. He's got a glove, and Riley did get denied his arbitration,
Yeah.
and so did your boy Doug.
yeah, and he brought up O'Neal.
I don't understand. Just give him $1 million.
But yeah, like it's really like $750,000. Just
Yeah.
give it to him. Who gives
It's not
shit?
like he's asking for 10 mil.
Yeah.
He's asking for like a little bit of a pay increase because dude went freaking off.
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised O'Neal lost his too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand that, but
Yeah.
And there was two things we missed in college that I forgot. And that was
I'll go,
pretty
man,
big.
because I got an update on the Niners softball school.
So we did get the number 5 overall recruit, Gigi Jackson.
And Baycott did recruiting on that one, too.
Yeah, so we did get Gigi Jackson with the Tar Heels basketball.
Right.
Danny Green moved 9th all time
I
in
did see
playoff
that.
three-pointer made.
Three-pointers, yep.
Oh wow.
And would you have ever thought that
No. I mean,
coming out of Carolina?
he was a good three-point shooter, but we didn't think he'd be
never
that
thought
good.
he'd be like that.
But it's like in the regular season, he hit some threes, but in the playoffs,
Yep.
Oh, he goes off.
He nails them,
it's
man.
a completely different guy.
Yep.
And then I did want to shout out, I think it was the Tennessee pitcher. He threw a 105.5 mile
saw
hour
that.
pitch, which
Oh,
is the
yeah.
fastest pitch in college baseball
That is
history.
ugly.
So I
that's
totally
nuts.
forgot about those.
I can't even imagine that.
Dude, imagine that thing flying by you.
Well, imagine a pitcher throwing a 85-mile-an-hour changeup
Yeah.
and then coming at you with a
And then coming with that.
105-mile-an-hour.
That's kind of
fastball.
like, that's just not fair.
You're like, what was that?
The Cardinals used to have a pitcher, Rick Ankiel, and he threw basically upper 90s.
Rick Ankiel?
Oh, yeah.
He played outfield too.
Yep. That's when he lost his stuff. Mm-hmm. He used to throw in the upper 90s, and his changeup was like 74.
Damn.
I saw him pitch in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, man.
Well, that's like, Charlie Morton.
Yeah.
Charlie throws like a 70-mile-an-hour changeup and then comes at you with a 94-mile-an-hour fastball. Like,
Yeah, it's crazy.
how do you adjust to that?
I mean,
It's hard.
that's a skill.
Yeah.
I mean, you just can't. You got to learn that. That's a skill.
What about them guys with the ephus ball
Oh yeah,
throwing like 40,
yeah.
just like a little lob?
Yeah.
Hey, have you guys ever tried to hit a knuckleball,
No,
or somebody ever threw you a knuckleball?
No.
It is unbelievable.
or it doesn't move.
It just looks like it does this
Yeah.
because the seams are not spinning. It's like crazy, man. Quick update for the Lady Niners softball. They played the number 3 seed, and the first round is a single elimination. They won earlier today. They beat Western Kentucky, beat the number 3 seed. So, just let you know, not Lady Niners now advance into the second round.
Okay.
Nice.
Sweet.
Way to go, Lady Niners.
And then going back to MLB, Kershaw did set the Dodgers record for most strikeouts in franchise history.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Much as we hate the Dodgers, gotta get the guy props. The dude's an animal.
Oh yeah.
So, just some big news there
Um,
for you guys.
I was thinking of other news that happened. You
We
mentioned
talked about the no-hitter.
Oh yeah, the Reed Demers guy
yeah.
Yep.
throws no hitter versus the Rays, the youngest Angels pitcher to throw a no hitter in franchise history. I don't know how old he is, so didn't look that
Probably
up.
like 24,
Yeah, he's
25.
12.
You want to take a guess? Actually,
25.
25. Doug, what'd you say? Did you say
I
12?
say 24.
All right, I'll say 23.
Wow, guys, we're really getting out there.
$1.
22.
Hey,
So I was the closest.
You actually
Yeah.
won without
Good job.
going over.
Yeah. Did I win the prize?
Tech guy said 2.
You son of a...
So
But Doug, you did mention the Brewers.
Yeah.
The Brewers.
yeah. Brewers are solid, man.
Yeah, but Christian Yelich is actually playing pretty good this
Yep.
year.
He just hit for the cycle.
Dude, he's good, man. He's good. I get so tired of fighting with the Brewers, man.
Well, I mean, he's
But they're
been on
good.
such a drop.
Yep.
Like he won MVP
Yep.
and was like, "I'm gone."
But
Well, I feel like that's what happens at Brewers play. Like Ryan Braun.
Yeah.
Right,
Like
right.
Ryan Braun was an animal.
Oh, he's a
Yeah.
stud, and then he just fell off.
Yep.
So
I feel like that's what happens with baseball players. They'll have like 3 or 4 year stretch
Right.
where they're like ridiculous, like Josh Hamilton, Chris Davis, and then all of a sudden they just
fall off. All right, are we there? We are going to that place, Zen, the correct zone.
Crack it.
I know you've been waiting on it. Now, I brought this one this week. Got to be honest, I had a little bit of, I guess, help with this one. We were talking about going to a different type of brew, which we've been doing a lot of IPAs, lagers.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided, all right, man, let's start branching out and see how we like some of this stuff. So this week, our Crack Zone beer is from Catawba, which we've done one of their beers before.
Mm-hmm.
Wish I can remember what it was.
It was the one with the dragon on
The
it.
dragon on it. Yep.
Oh God. I have to go.
If you think of it, let me know. This one is peanut butter and jelly time.
And what's the flavors?
Strawberry, rhubarb,
What the hell does a rhubarb taste like?
brown ale.
It's like celery.
Well, based off the.
Oh, if it's celery, he'll
Are you
freaking
fucking
It's
joking?
like
Hey,
celery.
hey.
Okay.
he will chug it right
well,
now.
you would know.
Yeah.
You would know
Yeah.
about the rhubarb.
Yeah.
I know it's like pink, purple.
Well, it's like red,
Yeah.
and it's like celery.
It looks like celery.
I don't know if it tastes like celery.
Yeah, I mean, I always say
I feel like rhubarb's sweet.
I've never had it.
Yeah.
No.
So
And I'd have to say, it does say it is nutty, sweet, and nostalgic.
it does say that.
I just have to
First
say,
word is nutty.
I feel like I'm going to get diabetes just looking at the can.
I know that's what I was
It
thinking.
doesn't matter. If I didn't get diabetes from chugging that syrup at Denny's that one night, I'm not going to get it from this.
And I will say, guys, I am a big peanut butter and jelly guy. Love it. Love peanut butter and jelly.
You look like a peanut. Are
I
you with
love
the
'em.
crust on or crust off kind of guy?
Oh, get crust.
Okay.
Come on, man. Gotta have crust.
I'm just making sure you're not.
I
one
mean,
of
I'm an
those
old guy. I'm not the young guy. So what is
wait,
this?
Now that we're talking about sandwiches,
Sure.
do you feel like you got more sandwich when you cut it diagonally or straight?
Diagonal.
people. Diagonal.
It looked like more sandwich, right?
Yeah.
It was Hopness Monster IPA.
Okay, cool.
And that was in our Crack Zone Vault
Yeah.
Yeah.
on our Untapped
Good
profile.
call. Good call.
So,
This is 5.7, guys.
Oh, 3, 2, 1, crack it.
Look at Steve. I'm watching.
I smell the rhubarb.
I'm watching Steven over there.
I smell the strawberries.
I smell the
I actually
strawberries.
smell strawberry.
Yeah, I was just joking.
I
don't know
kind
what-
of smell
wait a minute,
peanut butter
wait a
though.
minute.
Like get a big whiff, you can smell the peanut
I
butter.
think you can. All right, here we go.
Dude,
Oh, I
that's,
can.
that's straight a PBJ sandwich.
Oh my God,
Holy shit, that is sweet.
it is.
I think I got a piece of rhubarb in mine.
Hey, could you get me a glass of milk, please? Wow.
That is sweet.
Yes, it is. That is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in a beer can. Would anybody disagree?
No. Oh shit.
Okay. Now remember, Silent Manager is not with us this
So
week,
we'll do it adjusted.
so we'll do an adjusted. But
Well, do you have an extra one for her to try?
yes.
Okay.
So
So we're gonna do it at 4 right now.
so you see who's over here?
Somebody doesn't have fucking taste bud.
He'll probably like it.
I think he likes it.
Yeah. He likes sweet and sour shit.
Let's call him Sour Patch Kid.
I will say this before I give my input. Just watching us, all three of us doing this, I didn't expect it to taste this much like peanut butter and jelly.
It does.
I give them credit. If
Yeah.
that's what they were going for,
They did it.
I mean,
nailed it.
Yeah, they nailed it.
Nailed it.
All right. Tech guy, what's your rating? 3.5. All right.
What are you getting at the end, Justin? What are you getting at the end? I'm getting something at the finish.
If you say rhubarb, you're fucking
No,
lying.
no.
Just
It
kidding.
might be. I don't know what it is.
It could be the rhubarb. Nobody's tasted it.
All right,
here.
next week we need to bring some rhubarb.
We should. A lot of people buy it.
That's. I mean, honestly, it might be what you're getting because it's not.
It may be. It's not peanut butter.
Yeah.
Like when I first take a drink of it, I'm getting the jelly,
Yeah.
the strawberry.
I'll get the strawberry too.
Yeah. So all right, I go last, right?
Yeah. We'll
Yeah.
let Justin go.
Gotta be honest.
Say it, man.
I would probably, if someone gave me this, I'd probably never drink it again. Maybe once. 1.5.
1.5.
Yeah.
Would you say it is a unique flavor?
Yeah.
I feel like that you try it once and you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can say we tried it.
Yep.
It was on the crack zone.
For me, it's just too sweet.
Okay.
It's way too sweet. Like
Yeah.
it hits my mouth, and I'm like, damn.
Do you get cavities?
Well, yeah, yeah.
You said you got diabetes.
Don't.
You do now.
Well, we're about to, yeah.
So, okay.
It's just too sweet.
So this is this his lowest ever?
Yeah.
It might be.
Maybe.
Probably.
Maybe.
I'll give it a 2.
Okay.
I don't mind the sweetness. I'm just not big on the. I don't know. I'm just not big on it. I'm kind of like Justin. I've tried it.
Right.
probably won't try
Right,
it again.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's it.
So if you walk into a bar and this is all they got, you walk out.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah, I'm going to the gas station and
Gotcha.
picking up Bud
Gotcha.
Light.
Yeah.
Or PBR.
No.
Bud Light. Possibly Land Shark, depending on what season it is.
So, all right. So, I mean, I've been trying, man. It's just one of those beers, like you guys said. Hey, it looks interesting. Let's try it.
Yeah.
I've tried it. I agree with what Justin said. I will probably never try this again.
Yeah.
Is it horrible? No. I feel like it's just a unique flavor.
It is.
And they nailed the peanut butter and jelly now.
It's not a horrible flavor.
Right. It's just not.
It's not. I don't think it's beer material.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a good way to say it.
Like, I don't think it should be a beer.
There you go. So I'm going to go. Steven, it's kind of scary, man, because me and you, we go kind of down the middle.
Yeah. 2?
I'm going a 2, man.
2. All right.
I was going to go 2 1/4, 2.
All right.
Doug likes to put in those weird
Yeah,
numbers.
I do it just to watch his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 2/3.
Oh, God, I can't even do that. So that gives us, for right now, until Silent Mariner tries it, a 2.25
Okay.
out of 5.
And for the record, Mysterious Tech guy, he's
Likes it.
he's a fan.
I might give it to him.
So, well, that one week he took your beer and drank half of it.
Yeah, that's true.
So, all right. So here we
What
go.
was his name?
Steven's really good about this. I'm going to try it, and Steven, jump in if I miss.
Go for it, man.
Just because of our ratings tonight, please do not let that be any indication of Catawba Brewery.
Not at all.
We've tried a lot of their beers, and we like their beers. One I like that they do is White Zombie.
Oh, light,
Yeah.
I love and they have a light zombie now, too.
Actually, friend of the show, Ben, I asked him about it. He had actually posted online that he was drinking that, and I asked him how it was. He recommended it.
Yeah.
I actually recommended that we do it on a Crack Zone.
It looks like a good one.
So we'll look to do that. But so again, Catawba, hey, we love you. This one is definitely a unique beer. We all were one and done.
I mean, obviously somebody out there likes
Absolutely,
it because they make.
absolutely.
And I've seen this beer before,
I've seen it before.
so I mean, it's just not our taste.
Right.
Go out there, try it yourself. You might love it. Tech guy.
He
He likes it a little bit.
yeah, he drinks it.
So
Yep.
So again, that's what we're saying. So everybody's palates are different. We say this every week. Hey, go out if you like this one. Hey, we talk about comments.
Let us know.
Come on, man, talk to us about it. Tell us, if you don't like it, you like it, whatever.
Give us your rating out of 5.
Yeah.
yeah,
And recommendations, man. I got to be honest. I'm a little disappointed that we're not getting more recommendations on social media.
Yeah.
Because I know you guys drink. If you listen to us, you drink.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably the only way you can listen to us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
You ain't lying.
And we suggest that, by the way. But yeah, again, guys, hey, Crack Zone is what it is. Just remember, Steven, do your thing. Just remember to what? To crack.
Crack with us.
Yes.
And send us your best crack.
Yep. So
Speaking
there it
of
is.
crack.
Again, peanut butter and
Bud
jelly
Light.
time from Catawba.
Yep.
All right.
Not a bad one.
No, it's just unique. I say it's unique.
Yep, it's just different. All right.
Cool. Where are we going?
So we don't have a question of the episode this week, but I did want to shout out
Yes.
Elliot.
Yes.
He did give us an answer for episode 34, which was if you could play any position for any team in sports, who would you play for? His answer, and I quote, is bench warmer. Just give me my money.
and I like that.
And I like that answer. Elliot, thank you for answering us. We appreciate you. Want to give you a shout out, dude. You're one of our big supporters. And if we had the money, we'd give it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. If you're on a team and you ride the bench,
Yeah.
a professional team, you're
getting-
still getting a paycheck.
You getting
Oh
paid?
yeah.
Hey,
Well, he actually made me think about that again, and I was like, dude, a minor league baseball player.
Yeah.
yeah.
Some of these dudes go their whole entire careers in the minor leagues,
Yeah.
and they just make a career out of it.
And Justin, I know you don't want me to bring this up, but I'm going to.
What?
That's part of, we talked about movies, and I know you're not a big sports movie guy.
Oh, God.
I get it. You've explained it. But that's one of the things that I keep pushing at you, and we talked about pushing movies, is about Bull Durham. And that's what Bull Durham's about. It's basically minor league baseball. It's a guy who's trying to get to the majors, but he's been there a couple of weeks. He keeps coming back down, and then basically he's a career minor league guy.
Yeah.
He hits the most home runs in the minor leagues, but he don't want anybody to know about it. And then he gets brought in to, I guess, tutor and help the young pitcher that they think's going to make the major league team.
Yeah.
So he has value when he's mentoring this pitcher, getting him ready for the minors, and the majors. And as soon as he gets pulled up, the old beat up catcher, the career guy, they cut him.
Oh wow.
So it's cool, but it's exactly what you just talked about in minor leagues.
Yeah.
It's cool. You
Well,
make a living.
I mean, I think it's cool. Like, you got the one guy that sticks out to me, and he's always been on the Braves, not on the Braves, but the Braves minor
Right,
leagues. Is Sean Kazmir.
Yeah.
I mean, he has played in the majors before, but the last 8 to 10 years or something, I might be getting that wrong, but dude has been in the Triple A's, just grinding down there, doing his thing.
But he's got a job.
Yeah, he's got a job.
It beats 9 to 5.
He gets to play baseball every single day,
Yeah.
pretty much.
And see, that would be me,
Yeah.
because I love baseball so much. I'd be content with that.
Oh yeah,
So it makes me rethink. I said I would be the second baseman or shortstop for the New York Yankees.
yeah.
It was baseball, but I'd be content with that.
I mean, you're still probably making a couple $100,000,
Absolutely.
especially guys like Kashmir who can come up and automatically probably fill in
agree.
a spot.
I agree.
Remember Sean Kashmir?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's made a living in the minors.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. So we are going to have a question next week.
Next week. Yep.
That I don't know if we've mentioned it on here,
I don't think so.
but it's a good one, and I think you came up with that one.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a good one. We've got a few bouncing around, but that's a good one.
Yeah.
So all right, cool. So
All right.
we're going to
Get on or off my lawn.
All right. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I can. Mine are two quick ones.
You and I have a dual get on.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So my get off my lawn is my my joke one is how out of shape I am because I was currently at Bofa and I had to walk up some steps. And Jesus,
And your seats were
Kicked your ass.
at the very top.
they were at the very top. And yes, dude, like I got up there, I was like, the only time I'm walking back down these stairs is when I'm leaving.
Somebody asked him, "You want a beer?" He said, "No."
Because for one,
Will
I don't
you-
want to walk down there.
Will
and
you
get
bring it to me?
And two, I don't have to take a piss.
Exactly.
So I need to do something about how out of shape I am.
I agree with that on me.
So, but my real one is people who bring their animals to the grocery store.
Preach.
I can't stand it.
Preach.
Oh, yeah.
Preach.
Unless it's a service animal.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that goes without saying.
Yeah, that goes without saying, but we'll just say that. But especially when they're walking through like the deli area and stuff like that, like food being prepared.
Exactly.
That's like the damn dog walking through the what am I trying to say? The chef, the back end of the
Kitchen?
Kitchen, yes, thank you. Don't know why, it just escaped me. But walking through the kitchen, it's like shaking his leg.
The
and
prep
everything.
area.
The prep area, yeah. But it just annoys me. Like they don't leave. I get not leaving your dog in the car because it gets hot. But take the damn dog home.
And I get that. You can't leave the dog at home.
Yeah, take the dog. I don't care if you're out at the park and you have to go in and get some grocery. Take the dog home. Come back.
Well, it's called planning, right?
Yeah. So like, if you have to make an extra trip out, screw it. I just can't stand it because what if that dog drops a log on aisle 3
Yep.
And you know what? The person probably won't pick it up.
and they won't pick it up?
I mean, I go down here. There's a park down here from my house where I used to jog.
Yeah.
And there's a dog area.
And how
And there's signs everywhere.
how much poop is in that dog?
Clean up after your dog.
How much poop is in that dog area?
Unbelievable.
Exactly. So hey, people, keep your damn animals out of the damn grocery store.
And that's funny you're talking about that because last week we actually had a dog crap in the store.
Yes.
And guess who had to clean it up?
One of the workers.
Yep.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's just.
And the dog had stepped in it and tracked it.
I was tracking it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See, like
So maybe we should tell the animals to quit bringing your owners into the store
at this point, yeah.
because
I'd
those
supply
people
the
get on my damn
customers
nerves.
with cleaning supplies and they can go clean
Yeah,
it.
I mean, at a PetSmart, I get it.
Yeah, like Lowe's, PetSmart,
I get
something
it.
like that.
I
yeah.
get it.
Home Depot,
But
whatever.
a grocery store?
Yeah, that's like you're sitting down. You know, I'm redneck, so like fine dining to me is Red Lobster. Like I'm trying to eat my Cheddar Bay biscuits,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden a dog's there.
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't want the freaking dog there.
Far
No, I'm in the
behind.
kitchen. I said it right this time.
And for the record, we are not animal haters.
no,
We
I
love animals. Love them.
There's a time and place for animals.
Bingo.
And around, I don't know if. Well, yeah, it's fresh food.
Yeah, like if you're in the
I-
deli
I
department.
agree with that
A
100%.
dog should not be around fresh food.
Yes. So that's it. Boom.
Did you have a off?
Off or anything?
I ain't got nothing.
Okay.
Do you want me to do off first?
Go ahead. just
My
go.
yard is open for
Well,
everybody.
when I get done with off, I mean, you may just tell me to shut the fuck up. So
I'm already ready to say that.
everybody does. Last week, no voice. Everybody loved it. But I have to say this leading into why we didn't have an episode last week. Again, I got. I guess it was just a bad cold, guys.
Yeah.
That's the way it was described. This is really in the last week killed me. All right, so we all have jobs. We have insurance, and most of your insurance companies are going to tell you need a primary care physician, right?
Right.
That's what they tell you.
Yeah.
So you pick one, and in my case, I've been going to the same doctor for a while.
For like 80 years, probably, right?
Well, 79.
Okay.
So here's the thing.
You
So I get a
old
bad cold. When I say bad cold, I lost my voice, everything. That's why we canceled the show last week. All right, so not only do I have all these symptoms, so I go in and I try to get an appointment. I'm not even looking for, in person,
Right.
just a video. Just because all that was popular during COVID,
Because they can do that now.
right? And now that they can do it, they do it.
Yeah.
The first available I could get for a video from my primary care physician was June 4th,
So either you're over your sickness or you're dead.
or I die. And that was last week,
Yeah.
okay? The in-person was July 14th. So
What's the point?
my point exactly. So, I know we have people we are friends with.
Yeah.
We've met through Ride, all that kind of stuff, who are in the medical field. I'm sorry if I'm stepping on your toes. If you want to explain to me why that is, please send me a comment,
Yeah.
a text if you have my number, and let me know why I cannot get a damn appointment when I'm sick now.
Yeah.
3 weeks from now ain't doing me any good.
Right.
So then I had to go through all these trying different avenues to just trying to get some medication so I could get well. And I finally had to go through a benefit through my former employer,
Yeah.
which now that I'm retired, I can still use it. Hooked me up, got me everything with no copay.
Oh, wow.
I did try a video, actually had a video appointment through Blue Cross Blue Shield, one of their programs, paid a copay, and had a doctor come on a Saturday morning looking like he was pissed that I disturbed him. And he's on call.
Yeah.
And basically told me, you look like you're on the back end of it. If you're not feeling good in 3 days, go see your primary care physician.
And you had to pay for that.
I didn't
for
get
the answer.
anything. I got nothing.
And you had to pay for that answer?
Yeah, that's what I got.
Wow.
And plus I got made to feel that I was an idiot for even notifying him.
Right.
So, little get off my lawn to whoever, sets these on-call doctors up. First of all, teach them some bedside manner,
Yeah.
which is huge.
Yeah.
Number two, if they get called, if they're on duty, on call, tell them don't get pissed off. That's what you get paid for.
Yeah.
So that's my get off my lawn. I'm sorry, the medical field people, if that makes you mad. Y'all pissed me off this week.
Mm.
And I finally did get through, and I want to throw a shout out early. Marathon Health. That's who I finally got through to. Doctor, I think it was McIntosh. I won't use a first name.
Yeah.
Took care of me. Gave me 3 prescriptions. I'm 4 days later. I feel 200% better than I did last
You
week.
get some Xanax for all the stress you got.
I need something. Yeah, now, thank you guys. Now I got anger issues. Appreciate it, guys. Hey, is there a doctor in the house? But nah, man, I got to get that off my chest. I know I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
Just like
PTS.
carts. And I will say real quickly, I've got a new cart video I will upload tonight. These guys got a kick out of it.
Can you just make a damn
I'm going to do it every week.
TikTok?
I'm going to do it
Yeah,
every damn
like-
week. I might do that. Seriously.
make a TikTok.
CSR
It's that
TikTok.
CSR TikTok.
Yeah.
We can
So,
make that.
but it's now become, it is, guys, it's a campaign now.
Yeah.
Because there is a group out there right now, and I've always said there's a group out there that purposely, they have radios. They're a patrol. When I drive, they get on their walkie-talkies. Okay, here he comes. All right, now wait till he gets. Now pull out. Yeah, right there he is. Yeah. I think there's a cart patrol now, because everywhere I go, there's carts everywhere.
Doug's gonna get a tour bus and go cross country
So it's on now.
for damn carts.
He's gonna get sponsored by Cartnark.
It's on, man. It's on. So I just want to let y'all know. Look for the video. It's coming out, and it has a message.
Yeah.
It has a message for the summer, as leading into what Steven said.
Yeah.
Just go check it out.
I'm a fatty.
All right, so get on our lawn.
Yep.
We just real quickly wanted to shout out
The Kenny Chesney
Kenny
concert.
Chesney concert.
Yep. Which is where I was at, where I couldn't walk up the damn stairs.
Free tickets. I mean, we got free tickets. Why not?
Yep.
Let's go. It was at Bofa. Great show.
Yeah.
I'm not a big country guy.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Kenny Chesney guy.
Yeah.
I was impressed.
He put on the show.
And he did a little Panther tribute,
Yep.
which I thought was really cool. Brought Rule and a couple players came up. CMC was there. They signed a helmet. All of them signed it. And then they picked a kid out in the front row, man, and gave him the helmet.
Oh, that's
And
badass.
CMC gave him a high five, all that good stuff. Kenny Chesney gave him a high five. They videoed it all. It was really course.
And Matt Rule was there.
Yep.
course he
He's
was.
the first one to sign it.
Yep.
I think the kid erased it.
I mean, it was, right after the end of the draft. He figured,
Yeah,
go
it
to a
was-
concert.
yeah.
Not about what your draft picks.
Tepper was
Yeah.
up there, too.
Yep. They were
But-
so worried. Hey, just throw draft picks in there. Who cares?
But gotta be honest, man,
That was a cool.
it's your team. It's cool.
And I think he said it's been like 15 years since he's been
Since
since he's
I think
played.
he said 10. Did he
Was
say
it
10?
was it 10?
Says he played both of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
And, one cool thing about that, too, we got text by a friend of the show, Steve,
yeah.
during the concert. I don't even think he knew we were there.
Yeah.
And we did some live video, man, and, he's a Carolina guy.
Yeah.
Man, I think he was getting homesick.
Oh,
he
yeah, a
was
little
like,
bit.
man, that's so cool, man. So, hey, it was get on our lawn. Hey, that was very cool.
Definitely, Yeah.
So,
Feel you on that one.
there you go.
Yep. All right. So
We're going there?
Speaking of, I think the next one's the draft.
This
Speaking
is
of the draft.
this is probably what we've been waiting on, and I know you guys, and you've been cool about it, but I apologize because I know you guys were just raring to go about the draft,
Yeah.
and unfortunately, things happen. But
Hey.
here we go.
Stuff happens.
Here we go.
Justin, take it off.
Ooh,
All right, guys,
take it off.
Okay.
I'm taking it off.
Lead it off.
Lead
Yeah.
it off. That's
Yeah.
what I should say. Or
So
you can take
guys,
it off.
Take
either
it
way.
off.
I think we're all pretty excited about who we took with our pick
Yes.
at number 6.
Yep.
I mean, that's who I wanted. Out of tackles, that's who I wanted.
We got our boy Ike Okongwu, the NC,
Charlotte guy.
yeah, the NC State
Yes.
left tackle. We were all thinking maybe we draft or trade down.
I think it was so hard when all three fell to us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which was interesting with the Giants pick because
I think so too.
do you not think that they would want to take the left tackle that they want
Yeah.
and then be like, okay, well maybe
They're not going to pick.
they're not going to take
Thibodeau.
Thibodeau.
Yeah.
Right,
So
right.
then we can get them with like I didn't understand that.
I almost think there was
Unless we gave him some BS about we're
well,
going to take
I was getting ready to
Thibodeau.
say I was looking for maybe there was some smoke screen there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
We know how Federer works.
yeah.
He could throw some
Yeah.
smoke screens out there.
Yeah,
So, but we got our boy. Really excited about this.
and I
Yeah.
like this kid, man.
Yeah.
All the video, everything you've seen since he's been drafted, man. He's a very personable kid.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's a Panther fan.
Mm-hmm.
He's loving being here.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Somebody who's actually excited about being here.
Well, I guess him being a Panthers fan growing up and going to games when he was a
Yeah.
kid and just growing up a fan, it's going to give him that extra little push.
Sure,
Yeah.
man.
I'm
sure.
gonna bust my ass. So
Sure.
maybe I'll do 5 more reps on the bench press, or
Yep.
one more mile on the
Well,
treadmill.
he's taking
or-
pride.
Yes.
This is my team.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I just love it, man. I thought it was cool.
Yep. So we got him with the number 6 pick. Then we traded up
We did.
and we got another one of our boys
Yes.
that we really liked.
Yep.
Matt Corral.
Matt Corral.
I think we were all.
And it's taking me a minute to understand which name I want to pick.
Well, I did the same
Coral
thing.
or Corral?
Justin,
Yeah.
it's so
Corral.
funny, man, because I was calling him Carroll.
No.
Yeah.
Because, we used to have a basketball player for the Bobcats, Matt
Oh,
Carroll.
Matt Carroll.
Yeah.
And I was having that same, Justin, for a week. I
Yeah.
was going, Golden Corral. Corral.
Corral. Yep.
Corral.
And, there's a story behind that, too.
And if he doesn't get sponsored by Golden Corral, how about that?
They did respond on Twitter.
they already
it
shouted
was
him
so
out.
funny. But I like this kid.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I like this kid.
Yep.
I mean, we had talked about it pre-show. Just his release, like watching him just release the ball, is just so quick.
We talked about mechanics.
Yep.
And Steven, talk about the football camp that we and you both saw.
Yeah, there was a
was in
football
California.
camp. That was like an elite football camp
California.
for high school quarterbacks.
Yep.
He was in there with I think Justin Field, Trevor Lawrence,
Mm-hmm.
and they were just showing how far they could throw the ball and how accurate
It was-
too.
it was-
Because there was a guy that threw it pretty far, but it went like to the left, like just sliced
Right.
the crap
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
of it. I think he ended up he threw the longest. I think he ended up throwing like 78 yards as a high school
And
freshman
Corral
or
and
as a high school senior.
And Corral was getting all the praise.
Yep. Out
So
through Trevor Lawrence and Fields.
I'm excited.
Yep.
I don't want unfair expectations on this kid.
But
I'm excited.
But I mean, going back to like everybody's talking about, the college offense he was in was RPO. I mean, that was just the players they had. That was the offense they ran.
Well, I mean, he fits McAdoo's.
But at the same time, when he
Yeah,
had
system.
AJ Brown
Yeah,
and
yeah.
DK Metcalf,
Sure.
and
But he had receivers.
Sure he
who was-
did.
Who was the other one? There was one more that was pretty big that came out. I think it was last year. He had another one when they had the receivers that were skill positions.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
He threw the ball,
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
and he has a pretty deep ball. It's not too bad.
No, I'm excited for him.
He'll tuck it and run too.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I agree with you. I'm excited about it.
And
man.
he could be. That was one of our two quarterbacks that we thought might be the best quarterbacks in this
Yeah.
draft.
Yeah.
And Falcons got
Ritter.
Ritter.
I believe it was Chris
Chris Sims.
Sims rated him number one.
He was ranked
Yeah.
his top quarterback.
but
Which-
I didn't hear anybody say anything negative.
Which his histories of top quarterbacks, they've all been good. It was
Yeah.
Josh Allen.
Yep.
It was Kyler Murray.
Yep.
It was somebody else that was pretty big in the past like 5 years.
Yeah.
So he knows Chris Sims knows what he's talking about.
Oh yeah.
Well, even the analysts, I didn't hear anybody say anything like, "Oh, this was a reach," or "Oh, that's not a good pick for the Panthers." I mean, there was a lot of positive talk about
to
this
get him
pick.
to get him in the third was
I think it was great.
great value.
Yeah. So
When everybody's talking, he could be the first quarterback off.
Yeah.
Like obviously Pittsburgh did that, but
and I,
The quarterbacks fell.
yeah.
and I
Big
do
time.
and I do think that the Panthers will be smart with this.
I
I
hope so.
really do. I think right now, guys, I think Darnold's a guy.
And as it should be.
Right now, he is.
And as it should be.
Maybe along the season, maybe Corral will get a start
The only thing I can see is unless Corral comes in during camp and just really
And just goes
really
off, yeah.
shows out.
right.
Yeah.
Darnold's going to be the starting quarterback.
Yep.
It is what it is.
Yep.
I don't want to go trading for Baker.
I
I don't want to go trading for Garoppolo.
Totally agree with
Just
that.
leave it alone. Just leave what we got.
But that
personally.
is still a possibility.
I know.
from
That-
what we're hearing.
Justin, what you got?
I've got a different opinion on
Go,
that.
that's
no,
fine.
Go,
That's
go,
perfect.
Go.
I don't necessarily want Jimmy,
Yeah.
but I would not mind Baker.
Tell me. All right, do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
Stop right there. Tell me why you would rather have Baker over Jimmy.
Um,
Because I'm the opposite.
I'm me too. I'm Jimmy over Baker.
I wouldn't mind Jimmy. I mean,
The biggest thing is Jimmy's his contract. We're talking about.
Well, that's what I was getting ready to say.
We're
Justin,
talking about
is
Baker's
it
contract. Jimmy's contract.
is it
too.
is it price tag?
no, I want these guys if they're getting cut.
I got you, which makes sense.
Okay, so if they're a free agent.
I don't want to trade for them.
Okay.
No,
And
because
okay.
we've already got that in Sam.
totally
Right.
agree.
Don't
with
need
you.
it.
Totally agree.
Okay.
With you.
If they get cut, I want one of them.
Well, you know what though?
So you would rather have Baker if they're both cut? You would rather have Baker than Jimmy.
I would.
Okay.
All right,
I
tell-
feel like
tell-
he's got a little bit more fire. He can move.
Okay.
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 Like,
And that's I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I agree with you 100%. I don't want to trade for either one of them.
no.
But if they're cut, all
Yeah.
bets are off.
Yeah.
But don't overpay signing them.
Yeah.
No,
Give him like a 1 year, $10 million
If you-
deal,
if you-
$5 million deal.
Yeah, if you come in and take us to the damn
Sure.
playoffs or some shit,
Sure.
okay. Like, maybe we can talk.
Sure.
But I would like to see a veteran guy come in and see what they can do other than Sam. With the defense we have right now,
Mm-hmm.
and also like the revamped offense
Yeah.
with the line we
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
Like DJ Christian might come back for a healthy season.
See, that's why I'd rather have.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's why I'd rather have Jimmy over Baker personally, because Baker had all these weapons and the defense and all this, and he couldn't do much with it.
Yeah.
In Cleveland.
Yeah.
Now, is that head coaching or is that him?
Well-
We don't know. But Jimmy G's done it. He's got to the Super Bowl with those kind of things.
Yeah.
That's why I'd kind of rather have Jimmy.
That's true.
And he's been there. He's been in those moments. He can help mentor. I don't feel like Baker would be a mentor.
Well,
And I obviously don't
and
know
I
those guys.
and I agree with you. And the reason I say that is because of what I was going to say could be a possibility. Wanting Baker,
Yeah.
Baker's got to be pissed.
Yeah, he's going to play pissed off.
I mean, this dude's going to have a chip on his shoulder big time.
right.
Yeah.
So, maybe to talk about Justin here. I mean, maybe this kid comes in here and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna show you.
And lights it up, and he could.
I'm gonna show you MFs.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but Justin, you nailed it. I don't want to trade for either one of them.
Right.
If like I said, if they get cut, all bets are off.
Right.
Unless I'm swapping Sam for Baker
Well,
or Sam for Jimmy,
Right.
Yeah.
which nobody's gonna do.
There's nobody's.
Why
gonna
would
do
they
that.
do that?
Nobody's
Yeah.
gonna do that.
But that's the only way I'm trading. I'm not trading a pick for these guys for
No.
their contracts. There's no freaking.
I'm
way.
not either.
No.
No, and I don't think Fitter's.
And the biggest thing about Jimmy is his injury history. He's injured all the time.
Yeah, and that's the other argument. So
Baker,
I don't-
as much as you want to say to him, I mean, he was hurt last year.
and he
played through it.
played through
Yeah.
it.
So
So hey, there's no right or wrong answer here, and I think we all three have a good discussion where we're not saying you're crazy, you're an idiot, and I wouldn't do that.
No.
I think we can
only
all
say that
agree.
about Tech guy. That's the only thing. That's the only way to say.
We
But
can
he's
all
back.
agree.
He's back.
If they both get cut, let's see what happens.
Let's see where the chips
Yeah.
fall.
Let's see what happens.
And we can probably talk about that more
Sure.
next week.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For sure. All right, so we got Corral in the third.
Yep.
Who else we got?
Then in the fourth, this was our pick, right? We didn't.
I can't remember if we
No,
moved.
we traded up for
Yeah,
him.
I think we
Yeah.
did move up.
We
Yeah.
traded up for him, and this might be one of our favorite
Love this guy.
guys, Brandon Smith,
Agree.
Penn State.
Dude's crazy.
He is a athletic monster.
Yep.
What I said was, and I don't want to put way too much crazy stuff on this kid. I could see with a couple years, with some putting on a little bit of weight. I think muscle. He just seems like a hybrid to me, kind of like a Chin.
Yeah.
Not comparing him to Chin, but you could put him in different places. And Matt Rule talks about that's what Phil Snow likes.
Yeah.
Those versatile
Yeah.
type players.
He's versatile.
I love this pick. I love the kid's attitude. He's already talking about, hey man, I'm gonna be a special teams guy, but pay attention, I'm gonna be in there.
He wants to help the team.
Bingo.
This guy's checking every box, though.
He,
Yep.
he's gonna go where he needs to go.
Yeah.
Yep.
And do what he needs to do. I'm gonna try and find his athletic score. I had it pulled up, and I think.
And Gross Matos
Yeah.
welcomed him.
Yeah.
Penn
Oh,
State,
yeah.
They played one
which
year
I thought
together.
was really cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And and Matt Rule, where'd he play? Penn State.
Yep.
So he said Smith didn't even,
I
he didn't even know that.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
He said that. They asked him. He said, "You know, he was a linebacker at Penn State," and he goes, "Really?" He didn't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Matt Rule said, "I have to admit, there's not many pictures of me up in the Penn State like a locker room." or
I didn't
whatever.
know that at all. I googled
So
that.
yeah, that's where he was.
Yeah, so his relative athletic score, Justin, you brought this up
Freak.
pre-show. He scored a 9.97,
Freak, man.
which ranked 8th out of 2,419 linebackers from 87 to 2022 from Panthers Wire, USAtoday.com.
That's freak.
So he was in the nines for almost everything except for the bench press. He
Right.
scored 19. He did score poorly on that. And then I guess the 3-cone agility drill, he scored an 8.86. Everything else was above a 9. So his size grade is elite and his speed grade is elite.
And I think you're right, Steve.
His
I think
explosion and agility are elite.
they're obviously going to put this guy on a program.
Yeah.
So he could bulk up a little bit.
Sure,
Yeah.
he could.
And
Yeah.
obviously in the NFL, you're gonna do that.
Yeah,
You have to.
He's gonna put weight on. He's
Yeah.
gonna put muscle on. Like,
And I've been, I followed him on Twitter, and he took over the Panther IG account the other day. Just listening to the kid talk about it, he just proposed to his girlfriend, all
Yeah.
this kind of stuff. He just seems like a really good kid, man.
yep,
And that I love that.
Yeah.
Him and Icky, both, they're just seem like good kids.
yep.
I feel like all the guys we drafted,
Yep.
like listening to them
Yep.
in their press conferences
Yep.
and everything,
Yep.
they sound very like level headed, very
Yeah.
smart.
Yep.
Like they're here to do work.
I'm
And-
sure that was part of the, the draft part of it. So
Oh yeah, they
Interview
take in-
process. They
yeah.
listen to their answers and stuff.
Yeah.
we're excited about this kid.
Oh,
Oh
definitely.
yeah. Then we went out. Moving on with the draft.
Yeah.
Got. I'm gonna butcher this. Amari Barno.
Barno.
Yeah,
Did I get that right?
you did.
Virginia Tech.
Hey,
Speed.
Edge rusher. It was a need.
Yeah. And he's got speed.
Oh yeah.
And as you mentioned, Steven,
So we got-
fastest 40
yeah.
at the combine.
You got
No.
For
no,
defensive
for
end.
Vincent, yeah.
No,
For defensive
end,
end.
yes.
That's what I mean, for
Okay.
defensive end.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, so we got a need for speed and we got it with him.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's for sure.
And if he pans out, him and Burns.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think 40-yard dash.
That's who they compared him to.
It says he ran at 4.36.
Yeah, he did.
So that's
Shit.
that's fast as shit.
I mean, and he's 6'6", 245. Like
Yeah.
he puts on 10 pounds.
And you know, that's not even fair.
Like
To be
not
that
fair.
to be that big
It's
and to be
not
that
fair,
fast.
man. It's not
Yeah.
fair.
It's
I got cheated.
It's like yeah. Who you telling? I can barely walk upstairs.
Both.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. And hey, good pick. I like that one too.
yeah, I like that one. Next pick got another guy that I really like.
I think
don't
we
know
all
about
like
y'all.
this guy.
Mm,
Cade Mays from Tennessee.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what do you like about him, Justin?
He's versatile.
Yeah.
I mean, he played center, guard, and tackle.
Depth.
Yeah.
Depth. Yeah.
Depth.
We can just plug him. Plug
Yeah.
him.
I like
somebody,
it.
somebody goes down, put him in
I
here.
like it, man.
Well, I mean, also, if God forbid, if one of our starters gets hurt,
Mm-hmm.
and you got somebody like a Michael Jordan coming in again,
Yeah.
or like a Dennis Daly,
Right.
Yeah.
that have been there for a couple years and haven't done really that great.
Right.
You know, you got this guy in the back, like, hey, I can step in.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
also, everybody forgetting Deontay Brown. We still got him.
Oh yeah. He is the whole right side of that
How
line.
about Trent Scott?
Trent Scott's gone.
He needs to be.
Hey.
He needs to be flipping burgers at
Hey,
McDonald's. Nothing wrong with that, but
sacks happen.
Oh, that was
Who was that?
that was John Miller.
That was
John
Miller. It was
Yeah,
Miller.
John Miller.
Sacks happen, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Sacks happen, man. That
John-
should be on a T-shirt somewhere.
yeah.
yeah.
Maybe we should make that.
That's like Darnold come out and say, "Hey, picks happen.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, fumbles happen.
Yeah. Losses happen."
Yeah,
I'm surprised Rule hasn't said that
yeah,
actually.
exactly.
Yeah.
7 years.
Yeah.
I
losses.
I agree. I like this pick, man. This was a
Yeah.
solid pick.
Cade Mays from Tennessee.
Yep.
He's the only 10 I see.
And this next one is a shocker. He went to Baylor.
Yep. Kalen Barnes.
Now, what is he?
Now he is just a straight up
He's a burner.
speed demon.
He's a burner.
Now, he's the fastest guy from the draft, is
Yeah,
he not?
yeah.
He is
from
the
combine.
second fastest guy
behind
ever in the draft,
behind
behind John Ross.
John Ross.
He is the fastest defensive player ever in the draft.
yes,
There we go.
yes. So speed kills.
And he ran a 4.23.
Yep. Yep. That's crazy, man.
So
Seems inhuman, does it not?
I swear, if Dante and him don't get out there and race,
right?
Yeah, something ain't right, man.
something ain't right.
So I'm wondering if maybe we could potentially use him. I mean, I know we haven't talked about this yet, the signing of Andre Roberts.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, he's going to be our primary kick returner and punt returner. I'd like to see him get out there with some
Yeah.
punt returns and kick returns.
Yep. So,
Honestly,
I mean, with that kind of speed,
you want him in the open field.
yeah.
and I like that signing as well.
Me too.
Nice.
We can't figure out a kick return, punt returner.
I think we just got him.
Not since Steve Smith.
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Farrah Cooper did pretty good for us.
I thought.
From
yeah,
2 years ago.
From South Carolina.
Yeah.
He played South Carolina.
Yeah, I thought he did good.
I always
for us.
like Polaris, dude.
Me too.
I did too.
I mean, that's
Like-
a while back, but yeah, I agree.
And I can Google this real quick, but I think Roberts is actually from Citadel.
Oh, really?
I think he's a Citadel grad. So local kid again.
Well, talking about Roberts real quick before we go, are we gonna do undrafteds?
We can. I want to see what everybody's grade was.
Okay.
What did y'all grade?
Overall grade,
Overall grade. Yep.
I'm gonna give us a solid. I'm gonna give us a solid A.
A.
An A.
Okay. I like it.
I'm kind of with. I wanted to go like an A minus, but I think it's an A, man.
He went to West Alabama.
I think it. Okay, cool. I actually had a guy tell me the other day he went to the Citadel. I'm like,
Yeah.
are you sure about that?
So
I say an A too. You know, just not just the way we went and got Carroll, and where we got some of the players where we got them, like Smith,
Yeah.
I'm looked at the wrong guy. That's why
and it might be the Citadel.
I looked up Seth Roberts.
I agree with you. I just think overall, and looking at some of the other people, like the experts, the Panthers got some high marks for this draft.
Well,
I was not upset with any pick.
no, not at all.
Carroll, I wanted Icky, of course. I said that many times. Carroll, I was very excited about because I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
He did go to the Citadel.
Okay, cool.
There's I love the Barnes pickup. I really love that pick. The only thing I would have maybe swapped it out for was the tight end.
Tight end. And I wondered about that.
I thought we'd hit tight end too.
Yeah.
I agree.
well, remember, we re-signed Ian Thomas.
Yeah, don't forget about that.
How could you?
Or a receiver, but we did pick up Charlton Rambo
Yep.
from Miami.
Yep.
Also another punt return
Yep.
kind of
Another
guy.
punt return guy. Yep.
No, yeah, a solid A, dude. Like,
I agree.
not having a second round pick, pulling up, still
Yeah.
getting the quarterback we want,
I agree.
the linebacker we need.
Yeah.
Like, solid A.
I agree with him 100%.
Steve?
I'm with y'all. I had that down. I thought we stayed home when we needed to stay home, and they got aggressive when we got aggressive. But I don't think we gave up too much.
Yeah.
Like moving for Corral, I don't think we gave up too much for that. We hit a lot of needs. Got a lot of depth. I mean,
Yeah.
we got 2 offensive linemen, our quarterback, a linebacker that we needed, another pass rusher,
Right.
and it's depth at corner.
Yeah.
So I thought they did a really good job. I do kind of want to do a get off my lawn for CBS Sports because they always dog us, and they gave us like a C-.
Was it Prisco?
I just saw CBS Sports.
Because Pete Prisco hates us.
So CBS Sports can suck my butt.
I actually
Yeah.
sent him an email a couple years ago where he was just every week he had something negative to say about the Panthers.
Yeah.
Even if we won, he had something negative to say. I sent his ass an email. Of course, I got no response. But he is a noted Panther hater, and he is CBS Sports writer.
And he was probably one of the ones that said we were one of the worst 15-1 teams ever.
Yeah.
in
He
NFL
was
history.
that year. Oh,
Yeah.
he killed us every week.
Yeah. So he can kiss our.
So you know what, Pete
Asses.
Prisco, get off my damn lawn and get off my social media.
We'll quit following them.
I got a couple questions.
All right.
What is y'all's favorite pick of our draft?
Doug, you start.
My favorite pick is, it's hard. I love Dickey pick. I just think it was a great pick. It's probably Smith or Corral.
Okay.
Smith or Corral.
Corral for me, hands down.
Yeah.
I think we got a good quality where it was. I think he has a lot of potential as long as we just don't screw it up.
Yeah.
Personally, I think Corral's my favorite.
I'm torn between him and Smith.
I'm with Steven on Corral. I think my most excited pick that I'm excited for, well, Smith I'm excited for.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm excited for Barno.
Yeah,
Yep.
I can see that.
I want to see what he does.
Man, oh, man. I'm just thinking about the speed on the edges, man.
Oh, yeah.
Good Lord.
All right, one more. Who do y'all think won the draft? What team won the draft?
I'm going to tell you who drafted well. The Ravens.
That was my answer.
The Ravens drafted well.
I was gonna say Ravens or Jets.
Jets are mine.
Jets, hey, for once.
The Jets stole everybody in
They
that
did.
draft.
They did. I thought the Ravens did well, too. Ravens got your center from Iowa.
Yeah.
And they got Kyle Hamilton too.
Yeah.
They did good.
Yeah. So I don't think there's a wrong answer here.
They could have got 2 all-pro players right there,
Yep,
Yeah.
I agree.
potentially.
Yeah.
And you know who else didn't have a bad draft? The freaking Chiefs.
Chiefs. I was about to say the Chiefs. Was
As
another
far
one.
back as they were,
Yeah,
they had
yeah.
pretty
They
good
made
draft.
some moves and got some quality people.
They did, man. The rich get richer.
Yep.
So, yeah, it is what it is.
I just think the Jets, dude, they got their starting corner, their starting receiver,
yeah.
their starting defensive end.
Mm-hmm.
They got a running back who was the number 1 running back in the damn draft.
Yep.
They got my favorite tight end in Ruckert from Ohio State,
Yeah.
Yep.
and multiple other picks. But
Yeah, man. Hey, Jets.
Sucks.
I mean, if Wilson pulls up and like has a good year, dude, they
And you know, I'm going to tell you, man, Wilson's pretty good, man.
He has flashes, just
he,
like
he
Darnold,
does,
though.
man. He does.
But if he
So,
takes that second year like
yeah,
leap,
and he may. So, anything else?
Do we run down the undrafted free agents real quick?
Yeah, we can
or-
do that. Yeah.
Okay. Do you
got it?
I mean, I got it.
Doug,
go
go,
for it.
man.
All right, real quick. I thought I had it. Wait a second. Yeah, we did get a tight end, Josh Babzik from North Dakota State.
North Dakota State. Yeah.
Davis Cheek from Elon is a quarterback, local kid. Linebacker Isaiah Graham Mobley from Boston College. Safety Drew Hartzlob from Penn State, another Penn State guy.
Yep.
Receiver Rashawn Henry from Virginia. Receiver Talelo Luma Jones. Thanks, guys.
That was
Eastern
good.
Washington. Running back John Lovett from Penn State. Damn.
Yeah,
Man, I
we
hear
got
you.
a lot of Penn State.
Yeah.
The
fans.
rural
No
connection.
kidding. Defensive tackle Marquand McCall from Kentucky.
Yep.
Linebacker Aaron Mosby from Fresno State.
Fresno State. And that's the one that I'm hearing. Keep an eye on.
The
Yeah.
linebacker.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wide receiver Andrew Parchment. What a last name. Florida State. Again, receiver Charleston Rambo, Miami. Linebacker Kalon Tolson from Illinois. And then the receiver Derek Wright from Utah State.
Cool.
And they did pick numbers, but we'll go over numbers next week.
And there were a number of people that were invited just to what they called rookie.
Yeah.
And Charlotte actually had a guy
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you did.
that was
say-
invited.
Yeah.
So cool.
Wait, I can look that up. Real quick.
Yeah. I want to say maybe his last name's Henry. I thought I had screenshot
You
it.
sent it to us.
Yeah. And then I know
You're the alumni guy.
I know Charlotte had another guy that Chicago picked up as well. So
Hunter Kelly.
that's it. Kelly. That's it. So hey, good luck to him.
I don't know what position he plays though.
I think he's
He's a
lineman.
tackle.
Lineman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So hey, good luck to those guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
And just want to shout out, we did have 5 draft picks that were right, maybe not the right pick
In our mock draft.
in our mock draft from two episodes or 1 episode ago. So they maybe not been the right pick, but they went to the right team.
Right team. Yeah.
So 5 were right. Kevion Thibodeau to the Giants, Evan Neal to the Giants, Charles Cross to the Seahawks, Kenny Pickett to the Steelers, and Nakobe Dean to the Eagles.
Sweet.
So we did pretty good.
So we're not all dumb.
I mean, we had 3 in the top, and
Yeah,
a lot of shit
yeah.
was going weird
Oh, yeah,
in the
man.
top. So that's pretty nice.
And they talked
bad.
about this was a crazy draft.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
Well, I
good,
mean,
good job,
Derek-
CSR.
Derek Stingley went 3rd.
I know.
I couldn't.
Dude, I would.
thought Sauce would be the first corner off.
Like,
I
yeah.
never thought that would
But there
happen.
was videos of him playing against Jefferson. And he was locking
Yeah,
Jefferson down.
Yeah, I just thought Sauce was like.
I thought he'd be up there. Yeah.
It is what it is.
All right. So I think that's anything else NFL draft.
Just we got the release tomorrow.
It's released
Schedule
tomorrow.
release.
yeah.
And we got to look at tickets.
Who do y'all on air? Who do y'all think the,
Let's do
the
that.
opener is going to be?
Do you want to do that?
Are we're home first week 1?
Yeah. Or no, who do y'all want the opener to be?
And we
I
don't know.
if
We
we're-
don't know if it's home or
Oh
away.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we need to look up the.
Man, I'd have to look at
I
that.
just looked at it. So our home opponents.
I think we're playing like the Lions and.
Home opponents. We know the South guys. We don't need to.
I hope we know the South.
So
guys.
let's do this. Let's say we can't pick a South team. To
Well, I
open
mean,
up.
you might play them.
Let's just don't.
All right. So at home we got Cardinals, 49ers, Steelers, Browns, Lions, Broncos. And then their divisions. I feel like I'll go ahead and start off.
Go, man.
49ers.
Here, it's home, right? You said all that's home, right?
Yeah, I think we get a home open week 1.
Okay.
I'll call the Lions.
I think it's a good call.
Are you
Nope.
looking for a home opener or are you looking just for week 1?
Are we playing the Lions? At
Yeah.
home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we may not open at home.
No. I'm just saying, who do you think are we playing
The
at
first.
home the first game?
The
Okay,
first-
home
home first
opener.
game.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think 49ers. You said Lions,
Lions.
Browns.
Browns. All right. We should probably write that down.
Do it right now.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go one better. Let's assume we're not opening at home.
Who do you think we play first?
Where are we opening on the road?
Who's the away ones?
So obviously we got
Yeah.
Rams, Seattle, Baltimore, Cincinnati, Giants.
Well, we're not playing the Rams because they're going to have a bigger game.
Yeah, they'll have a big game week 1.
Yeah.
And see, I was thinking that in Cincinnati.
Or the Bengals. would
right,
play
right,
the
right,
Bengals.
right.
Say the other ones?
Seahawks, Ravens, Giants, and then any of our division. I don't think we start off week 1 against the
I
division
don't
team.
think we would either.
The Ravens.
At Ravens.
Ravens.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that one.
I'll say Seahawks
Okay, cool.
just to be different.
You know why I said at Ravens? Because they hate us and they want us to get our ass kicked.
Probably.
so
That's so Raven.
I wanted to mention this before we go. Anything else on the schedule, guys? Because, some games have already been announced.
We don't have any international games.
The Christmas games already
Yeah.
been announced, all that stuff. But the official schedule releases tomorrow night,
Yep.
8 o'clock. And you'll see leaks all day tomorrow.
Yep.
And most of the shit will be wrong.
Yep.
So, I just want to remind that. And I wanted to shout this out, Panther related.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to
Yeah.
Killer.
number 1 Cam Newton today.
Yeah. Happy birthday, brother.
Panther legend.
Just keep your foot out of your mouth.
Yeah, watch what you say. But hey, man, thanks for everything he did for the franchise. It was cool when he came back last
sir.
year. But hey, happy birthday, Cam.
Happy birthday, Killer.
Always a Panther.
Damn right.
He could still come back. Don't worry.
He might. He might.
He could. That's
He
somebody,
might.
That's somebody
He ain't
out there.
done yet.
Oh, we didn't talk about Robbie. Robbie changed his number and his
And
name.
I don't give a crap what he does.
Thank you.
Just catch the ball.
I don't either, but
He
you
can
know.
change his name to Poopy.
You know,
As long as
just
he catches up the damn ball.
real quickly, Justin, I'm glad you said that. I got called out on Instagram the other day because of the announcement. All I put in there was what you said. I said, I don't care about his jersey number. Catch a damn pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I'm a hater. I'm not a real fan. Oh, it was unbelievable.
You are a real fan because you want him to catch the damn ball.
Just catch
Yeah.
the damn ball. I don't care what number you wear.
Yeah.
You can wear number 623.
I don't care. Catch the damn ball.
Yep.
So, hush.
I agree with you. I don't give a shit.
That was
People,
it.
people come at me.
Good one.
Sorry, guys.
S Johnson 2834 Instagram. Hit me
I
up.
told him, I don't care.
I'll
You call me what you want.
Kiss my butt.
Catch a damn ball.
My phone
And
number is 704. You're not getting that shit.
The thing that turned me off with Robbie this year was number one, like, and you mentioned the first down thing.
Yeah.
But then for him to criticize Mayfield, I thought was unprofessional as hell.
Yep.
For him to say no on social
I'm
media,
pretty sure Mayfield's been to the playoffs more than Robbie
I
has.
just thought it was tasteless,
Yeah.
and I think it was uncalled for. As a fellow player,
Yeah.
you don't do that.
Yeah.
and,
So you know what? I didn't like that.
and
So,
Baker's been to the playoffs more than he has.
yeah, I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. I thought it didn't sit well.
And
with
no
me.
offense to Pittsburgh Steelers fans, they've won a playoff game.
Yeah,
Sorry, Tech Guy and Mark and other Steeler fans.
it's true. I mean, I'm that was it. I don't want to spend all time on this. I'm glad you brought that up, though.
All right, shout outs.
Go
What
I think we have a collective
Oh,
shout out.
big time. Big, and let's make sure we lead it off.
Big boy
Yes,
time.
and this is what we love and we just appreciate so much.
Yeah.
So on 3, 2, 1,
Thank you, Kata.
We appreciate that. We had talked about a little bit
Kata.
with that
Kata up.
about doing a Kata up. Yes,
Hashtag Kata
Kata
up.
up. Yeah. Thank you, Kata, for that video you posted.
Yep.
You really surprised all of us. Didn't know that was coming at all.
It was so cool, man.
Like-
well, I mean, he's cool.
yeah. he
Kata's just a real dude,
just
man.
genuine dude.
You meet this guy, man, and there is no fake. You know, he's a super fan.
Yep.
And there's no different in just plain old, Allen or
Yeah.
Allen, and then Kata.
Dude, just
There's no different.
just a great dude.
Yeah.
I was at work. I think you may have been at work. I think it was a weekend, so you might.
And you sent a text.
Yeah, I was like, did y'all see that video he
Yep.
posted? And like, just unbelievable. Like
It was
we weren't
crazy,
we weren't
man.
expecting it. Looks good in the hat. So hey, we got
Yep.
him still some for sale, $30,
And he pushed it.
and he pushed it. And he was one of the ones that bought hats at the draft party.
He did.
But dude, Kata, Elaine, dude, we love
Elaine,
you.
we
appreciate you, man.
we can't thank you enough,
Oh,
man.
sir.
And we also support him.
Yes, we do. Guys, wristband on my wrist right now.
Great guy, man. So listen, man, we appreciate you. Always friend of the show. And we had said we're going to get him on.
Yes, we will.
We're going to do that. And what I would also like to do is go to Winston-Salem and go to a brewery and
Yep.
hang out with him
Definitely,
up
for
there. So
sure.
we need to do
That'd
that.
be cool.
So, hey, always welcome, Kata.
Yeah, and we appreciate you so much. Justin, you want to do your shout?
Yeah, I got another one. Another guy that gave us a big shout out. I was at Hoptown, local Mooresville bar. They were having a trivia night, and you write your name at the top. I
Yeah.
put CSR,
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
and friend of the show and friend
Good old Ben.
Ben was doing trivia. So we got second place, and at the end of the night, he shouted us out and told everybody, go check out CSR, local podcast. They talk about Carolina sports and everything. And I thought that was really cool. I had no idea he was going to do that.
That's awesome.
Man,
So-
Ben's a cool dude, man.
Yeah.
Only thing wrong with him is he's a freaking Stars fan.
And Saints fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. He is a Saints fan. Well, there's a lot wrong with him.
And just
Ben.
tell him Jolene.
But, oh my God, if he's listening to this, he's
But-
gonna kill you.
But yeah, that's fine. Hey, Ben, that was Steven. But Ben, no, man, we appreciate you. Thank you for that shout out.
Yeah, man.
You didn't have to do that, but we appreciate you. And check out Hoptown.
Yeah.
Brewery in Mooresville.
Yeah, man.
They got some good beers.
They got some good brews.
And they got some good. I mean, it's a good time.
Yeah.
They have trivia. They have music bingo and stuff there too.
Yeah, they have music bingo.
And
They have
live
live music. Dude, check them out. It's a good, cool brewery.
Tech guy, they have some good sours. I will tell you that. I've gotten some good sours up there. So,
I think Tech Guy's been there a couple
yeah,
times.
so
I
cool.
think he might be banned.
He might
He
be.
drank a whole keg once.
He might be.
Just kidding. You're not allowed to do that. He didn't do that.
But yeah, Ben, we appreciate that.
Yep.
Any more?
Just the hats, unless you.
Yeah, I got real quick.
You want to do the hat?
You do the hats. I'm gonna do the New York crew.
Okay.
Also, this leads into the hats.
Yeah. Cool.
Another guy I want to shout out, and I did it earlier on the show, and Steven pronounced his last name and actually got very close to it.
Hey man.
He got a lot of compliments on
I've
it.
got skills.
So his last name is spelled so bad, Steven got it right.
Yeah.
So there you go. But nah, man, Corey from New York, met him up there when the trip went up to. They're actually, he texted me a couple of times this week. He actually bought one of our hats.
Dude, appreciate
He's got
you,
some
brother.
swag.
Yes,
He lives
sir.
in New Jersey, so hey, we got some fans in New Jersey.
We got some
So
East Coast fans.
Representing.
really cool guy.
We're up the
Actually
East Coast.
wants to come on the show.
That'd be sweet.
Bad. He's the guy I termed walking frat party. I party
Fits
with
right
his
in.
cat, man. He's so funny, man. Good guy. But I also wanted to shout out him and his guys hanging out up in New York tonight. They text me, hey, shout us out. So they're drinking in the crack zone
the
at a
crack
bar
zone.
right now, and they're getting their drink on.
I'm sure
Get your
they're-
crack on.
I'm sure they're in the draft zone actually.
Yeah, and they probably are.
But hey,
Yeah.
still works.
But they're in the Big Apple having a good time and asking about CSR. So,
Sweet.
hey, thanks, guys.
Appreciate that.
So we had some other guys purchase hats. Steven, go
Yep.
ahead and talk about that.
Yeah. So again, at the draft party, we had said, Akata, Elaine had bought one of us,
Yep.
one of our hats.
Yep.
Three other guys did buy some. Tony, he is, I guess, the Iron Man for super fans.
Superfan, yeah.
He's also a professional bull rider, amateur bull rider.
think he used to be.
I think he used to be
Yeah.
sponsored by Monster. Hey, check out his stuff on Instagram. Friend of the show, Kevin, one of our
guest.
previous guests.
Kev.
He got one too. Looked good in it. Then our friend of the show, me and Justin known for a while. Big Time Timmy Jim. That's
Tom.
that's my nickname for him. But Tim, he's a Bears fan. He's from Chicago.
Yeah.
Hey, but he bought
And you
one
know
of the
what? We
hats.
understand that.
Yep. Bought one of the hats. We appreciate you, Big Time Timmy Jim, for doing that. Appreciate all of you guys. And again, Corey got a hat
Yep.
as well.
And we did tell everybody, take a picture,
Yeah,
please.
hey, take a picture, send it to us. We want to finally or eventually do a collaboration.
It's kind of like a collage.
Yeah, a collaboration. Everybody's got the hats.
Yep.
But we appreciate everybody that's reached out, that's got the hats from us. Like we really do appreciate it. The hats look good too.
Yeah, man. I think
Like,
they're pretty
Wear
sharp,
it.
man.
I mean, guys,
Show it off, guys.
Guys, you'll get the person you're looking for wearing that hat.
Yep.
I'm telling you, it looks good. Girls, hey, girls can wear these hats too.
Yeah.
Girls
Oh,
look
yeah.
good.
Hey, we
girls
got
look
the
good.
ponytail opening in
Hey,
the back.
hey,
These
hey,
girls
are
look
these
good.
are snapbacks.
Hey,
Yeah.
snap back. Hey, girls, you wear it too. You'll get the person you're looking forward to wearing it.
Absolutely.
Because you're gonna be popping.
I don't think there's any. None of us would disagree with that. So hey,
No.
No.
we're looking for models.
Hey,
so
there you go.
So there you go, guys, and we appreciate that. And I wanted to say, what was the inventory update on the hats? What we got, like 3?
Maybe.
Maybe?
I think I got one at the house.
We got maybe 3, 4 left.
Yeah, because I've got one.
I
set
got
up.
one.
I've got one set. I think we got one.
Travis.
I think I got 3.
So we 3 or 4. Hey, get out there. Let us know
You better get them or they're gonna be
because
gone.
they look good.
But yeah, man, that's it. So any other shout outs?
Just I think our normal social media. You want to hit it?
Do
real
it,
quick,
do it,
Justin?
big guy.
Hey guys, it's your normal social media guy here,
Harry now.
Justin. No, guys, get out there. Follow us on Instagram, Spotify, Facebook, Twitter, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast. I'm trying to fucking
Did you say YouTube?
what?
Spotify.
Oh, Spotify.
YouTube,
That's not. Did I not say Spotify?
I don't know. I wasn't listening to be honest with you.
YouTube, Spotify.
YouTube, yeah. If you want to listen on YouTube, that's fine too. No, guys, get out there, listen to us. We appreciate the love and the support. Like we were saying earlier, get out there and comment.
Yeah.
You know, if you've tried one of these beers, get on there and be like, hey, this is my rating on it. You know, it might not be the same as ours, so
Right.
obviously, but or get out there and tell us something that y'all want us to do. Give us a question. Give
Yeah.
us
Yeah.
something. Like we'll
Yeah.
get on here and do it. We don't care.
And let us know if like, hey, you hate the draft. Like we posted that poll.
Yeah.
Right.
And there was mixed reviews. Like some people graded it really high, some people graded it really low. And thank you for everybody that rated it.
Yeah.
Right.
But let us know. Hey, if you thought that draft sucked, that was the worst draft ever. Let us know. You know?
Give us your grade on the actual draft.
Yeah.
And,
You know?
and in the past, guys, we have had people donate beer for us to do on the Crack Zone.
Yeah.
And we give them full credit, and we're not looking for handouts or anything, but people would just say, hey, I got some, I want to donate. I actually wanted to let you guys know, friend of the show, Chris,
Yeah.
says that he has a donation for the Crack Zone.
Oh, thanks,
So
Chris.
cool.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, Chris. He's been a guest. Actually, was our first guest.
Very first guest.
So we appreciate it. All right, guys. So
Molested.
I just got one more thing to say, and then we're gonna end this bad boy.
Well, let me say one more thing.
Do it, man.
Thanks to my beautiful boys here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
And,
you.
Silent Manager isn't here, but thank her. And
This guy.
yeah, that guy.
You know you love him.
No, don't. Shut up. Go, Doug.
Just look at him, man.
I don't want to.
Everybody look at him right quick.
Nice.
All right, so last thing we're going to say, we're going to end this thing. So, again, I want to give you that update. Commanders is such a stupid fucking football that team name. That's, again, Salesman. Salesman, you've been shouted out about 5-6 times on here.
Salesman.
We appreciate you, buddy.
You
Hey,
set the record.
keep giving us that exposure and all that good stuff. So,
Yes, sir.
thank you, guys.
And Braves
Anybody-
just won.
All right, cool. Everybody listening, thanks for the support.
Braves just won?
Yeah, 5-3.
go.
And the Cards were up 8-1.
Fuck 'em.
So, here we go. All right, so we're going to end this bad boy. So, we are C.
S.
Or.